All right. Better late than never. What is going on, everybody? It is me. It is Anthony. What is going on? Thanks for joining the Dirt Sheet Dudes. We are live. We are starting for the first Elimination Chamber match of Elimination Chamber. What is going on, Anthony?
I'm doing good as my machine locks up. So it'll be a one-man show for a second. Give me 1 second, folks.
Don't even worry about it, man. Do what you got to do. Yes, so we are starting the first Elimination Chamber, the men's Elimination Chamber match. They're giving the rules.
As the SmackDown Tag Team Champions!
Oh, you can feel the tension. All right, so we got Miz coming out. Got Miz walking down. Let's see what's... Always like to see what Miz is wearing. All right. Little leather whatever. Yeah, the headbands got to go. Headbands have got to go. I'm sorry. I'm not a fan of the headbands at all. So we got Miz and Morrison. First team coming out here. Morrison minus the glittery abs. Don't know why, but minus. Still got the slow motion, though. Still got slow-mo. Well, slow-mo's cool. That's, you know. Slow-mo for Joe-mo, I guess. All right. So, who else? What do we got here for this match? We got one more team about to come down here. As soon as Miz and Morrison get in the ring. So hurry your asses up. Let's get this moving. Let's get this flowing. All right, in the ring for their little photo op. Doohickey. Let's do this. Come on, come on. Come on already. They're down, so here we go. We got someone else coming now. Not yet. Well, this is fucking horrible. Come on already. Got Morrison kicking the cage, making sure it's real. He's been in one of these. All right, got Charles Robinson down there locking him in the cage, and it is clipped. So there we go. First team in the pods right there.
Next, the glorious Robert Roode! The team of Roode and Ziggler looking to once again win Tag Team Gold here tonight.
No, it's kind of sad that, you know, they have all these tag teams coming down now, and they're all just mishmashes of half of each other's songs, and just thrown together tag teams that really no one has any investment in right now. I mean, Ziggler and Roode, I mean, let's face it, Ziggler, same bullshit, start, push, stop, push, start, push, stop, push. I mean, Miz and Morrison, you'd figured they'd give him music. I mean, you know, I just figured they would. They don't, no reason to do that. Give him a fucking song. So, I don't know. Just my little opinion there. But, I guess in just a second here, we'll hear who's coming back down to the ring, or down to the ring, not back, but as soon as, Ziggler and Roode do their little thing in the ring. Yeah, whatever, guys.
Dedicated this victory tonight to Mandy Rose. It's romance of the highest.
Dolph, they're still doing the Mandy Rose thing. Okay. Oh, geez, Corey. Oh, okay. Next team, let's do this. It's going to be 30 minutes of fucking entrances. All right. They're locked in the chamber. Now the Lucha house party's coming down to the ring.
Let's say Dorado, who's known as a cat, said he's waiting to test to see if the cat has 9 lives inside Elimination Chamber.
You finally admitted Lindsay Dorado identifies as a feline.
Well,
is that not weird to you?
He did on social media.
Oh, okay.
But I asked you this question on Friday, Corey.
Like, that's a weird conversation to be listening to. But anyway, there we go. We got Lucha House Party coming on down now. There'll be a couple minutes, then we're going to have one more team, and then the last two teams who are going to start the match. Your first Elimination Chamber. This could be cool with Lucha House Party in there. Probably get some nice shit off the ropes, or off the chains, and got Morrison in there who can do some crazy shit. This could end up being a really fucking great match, so I guess we'll definitely find out. Very soon here we will find out what's going on, so. Alright. Then we move on. Hopefully we're going to move on here. Alright. Here we go. If Lucha House Party would stop climbing the cage and get in the pod. There we go. They're in the pod. Lock them in and bring out the next team. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. All right. We got heavy machinery coming out. Are they going to fit in that pod? Holy crap. Those two going to fit in one pod together? I don't know. It's going to be tight. Maybe these guys should have started. Just saying. Just saying. These are some big guys. Big, big, big guys. So, all right. Got Tucker coming out, giving a little shot at Dolph, and Otis is giving a little look at Dolph. Here we go.
A meat going to be shoved inside the Elimination Chamber pod. And you see Otis staring at Dolph Ziggler, who we mentioned earlier on tonight, dedicated this matchup to Mandy Rose. Remember,
You're not even going to be around when we come out. Hey, get it back. Get it back.
remember Otis was supposed to have a...
It's like they have mics in the pod. All right. So they're getting out to go in the pod. And here we go.
Listen, well, it's a fun story. Heavy Machinery are the sentimental favorites, but realistically, did anyone actually think Mandy Rose could possibly ever be romantically interested in Otis? Ever?
You've seen the movie.
Would anyone?
Beauty and the Beast, right?
Yeah, it's a cartoon.
And here comes the New Day.
Don't you dare be sour. Clap for your world famous 7-time champs and feel the power. It's a new day. Yes, it is.
Next, Kofi Kingston and Big E, the New Day.
And here they come. Down to the ring. Kofi's throwing pancakes. Big E is gyrating, jumping, gyrating. Being Big E. But Kofi is throwing pancakes, of course. That's what Kofi does. He throws pancakes. By the handful. That's what he does. Throws pancakes. So, not sure. Oh, okay. Now I see what their outfit is. It's a paint by number thing. I get it now. Paint by number. I get it. All right. So we got New Day coming out. So we got the last two teams coming in, who will be the two teams to start the match. Actually, this is, oh my God, I can't believe Otis and Tucker are fitting in there. So this is the one team starting the match. And then the other will show up soon. Yes, their gear is paint by number, and yes, the key to it is on their booty. Yes, here we go.
And at a combined weight of 479 pounds, Jimmy and Jay, the Usos.
6-time tag team champions. The Usos and New Days will start the Elimination Chamber match. And, Corey, let's not forget what New Day accomplished back in 2015. The first ever tag team matchup inside Elimination Chamber. New Day would go on to win.
All right, we got the Usos. And here we go. Should be the start of the match right here. Lock them in and let them go. Slide this cursor out of my way. There we go. And we're ready to start this. Belts are up. SmackDown Tag Team Champion Elimination Chamber match. I said that well. Starting right now.
Ridiculously, completely unfair this is to the SmackDown Tag Team Champions, Miz and Morrison.
The officials will now close the door and lock it.
All right. Doors closed. And we got this going on now. Ding, ding, ding. Here we go. New Day and Usos starting out here. Like we haven't seen this match about 20,000 times. But anyway, not in the Elimination Chamber we haven't, I guess. Here we go. Both teams talking a lot of shit back and forth. And here we go. Finally, they start going after each other. Shot for shot, back and forth. Yes, this is one of two chamber matches tonight. Here we go. Got these two going under, going over. Kind of got one of the Usos on Big E, and Kofi is getting the best of the other one. So, kind of a little 50-50 here. Here we go. Keep going here. Turn up a little bit. There we go. All right. Nope. Kofi still on his feet after a flip. Boom. Drop kick. Very okay. Now Big E getting it. Man, I'm such a fan of Big E. Just such a fucking amazing. Big E gyrating in the middle of the ring, of course. That's all he does. He's a gyrating fool. But he's quick, man, and big and strong. But definitely quick for a guy that size. No one's getting eliminated that quick. I don't know what the hell Kofi just did, but he botched that move. Tried to spring off the ropes.
So I'm back. Sorry about that, folks.
All right, I don't know what Kofi just did, but lucky he still has a knee. So, all right. Oh, that's not a good shot. Yeah, that camera's not straight. These side camera shots aren't fun. You feel like you're sideways sometimes watching this match right now. Everything good, Anthony? You good?
So you're probably going to be a little ahead of me. So right now I have a face-off with the Usos and New Day. So I'm assuming this is the beginning of the match.
Yeah, you're not that far behind me, but a little bit behind me.
Digging the New Day's gear. What do you think of? What do you think about it?
I mentioned it too. It's paint by number with the little colors on the back to paint by.
and I gotta say right off the bat though, you can tell New Day, they're a true brotherhood of friends, right? I love how they're keeping Woods' name out there.
Yeah. Yeah, with the XW on their arms.
They basically, ever since he went out hurt, whatever gear they got on, they always incorporate, get well soon, Woods, we miss you, that's good shit, man, seriously.
All right, here we go. First chamber opening right now, Anthony. I'm going to spoil it for you.
No, if I had to guess, it's probably going to be Miz or Morrison. Miz and Morrison.
Lucha House Party.
Spoiler alert, I don't know if you watch SmackDown, but the last team will be the Glorious and the Ziggles.
You think so? All right.
Oh, no. That's pretty much confirmed.
Oh, okay. Okay.
It was a gauntlet match on SmackDown for the right to enter last.
Oh, okay. Okay, I didn't know that. I did not watch SmackDown. We didn't do a show Friday, so I figured why bother. Yep, didn't watch NXT either. Figured again, why bother. Yeah, here we go. Oh, shit. Lucha House Party. Where's the New Day? Oh, outside, fucked up. Lucha House Party is some crazy sons of bitches, man.
So, Box, let me ask you. What do you think about the concept of tag team elimination chamber? Too much going on? Just enough? What do you think?
Right now, it's going fine. Right now, there's only 3 teams out there, and they're kind of keeping it a little better in the ring. Damn, that Grand Metalik is one. He's pretty fucking badass, dude. And Dorado's pretty damn good, too. Hold it. Usos, no! The other Uso broke up the Uso brother pin attempt. Yeah, there we go. I got it. Yeah, Lucha House Party now taking on Big E.
So, Box, you have a favorite in this match? Who do you think takes this one?
Jesus Christ, I really don't. Heavy Machinery? I'd like that.
Honestly, I'm going with Miz and Morrison just because they just got the belts.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I mean, you said, do I have a favorite? I'm gonna say one of my favorites right now are Heavy Machinery. Maybe they'll do it. You never know.
Yeah. But I will say, and I'll get to it on Wednesday, the main show, because some newsworthy things did happen on NXT, and I will say you would have been proud of your boys on Friday. The Heavy Machinery. They had some stamina in the ring.
Oh shit.
Think about it. You got big ass Otis, right?
Yep.
What if I told you it was a gauntlet match with all of the tag teams, right?
Mm-hmm.
Heavy Machinery. If I told you they started and ended the match, would you believe it?
Not if you didn't tell me not if you started there. No. Okay. I do now the way you said it, but no. Wow, really? Damn. All right, maybe I'll go back and watch it. I'm sure it's recorded on my DVR. So.
Grand Metalik.
Oh.
Lindsay Dorado.
Holy shit. Grand Metalik went to jump on the ropes and or the chamber and went through it.
Let me see this here.
Damn, his ankle.
I'm almost scared
to
touch anything right now. Let me see if I can get to that part. Oh, saw a sweet moonsault from the guy.
Oh, now he's fighting him off of the top of one of the pods. Lindsay Dorado is fighting off the Usos. Kofi goes to go up there. And Lindsay Dorado in hitting him is actually helping him get up there. Oh, shit. Both Lucha House Party guys and Kofi are up on top of the pod. Oh, shit.
Cool. So you're at the part where Lindsay just jumped off on the Usos, right?
Oh, yeah. Jesus, Kofi.
You know what's sad about what we're watching right now?
Oh! What?
By tomorrow, Lucha House Party will be back to being an afterthought.
That's sad because they're killing themselves right now. Oh, my God. Are they killing themselves? 10 seconds till. Here we go. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's do this.
Machinery. Heavy Machinery, right? Gotta be.
I don't know. I would think. Who's it going to be? Miz and Morrison. All right. No teams eliminated yet. Everybody's still in this.
So, if I had to guess...
All right, Lucha House Party is just literally just lying there from just killing themselves with all those moves.
Well, look at the bright side. At least it's padded. I mean, if this were the original Elimination Chamber, yeah, they be dead.
Yeah.
They be scraping them off.
Pretty much, yeah. They just did some hardcore shit right there, man, off the top of that pod. So,
yeah. And when you see spots like that, it's kind of like, yeah, it is kind of hokey when you see how padded they it basically looks like a playpen. But if you're gonna have guys doing spots like that, you want them to be as safe as possible.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. All right, let's see here. We got Miz and Morrison in there beating the hell out of Grand Metalik.
Feel like I'm watching Juventud right now. I'm sorry.
It's the hair, man.
Yeah. Hey, look, that's not a shot. I like Hoovy.
Yeah, it's the hair. It's the hair. Morrison doing a little twisty do hickey dibbly do. Now they're going. Now they got one of the Usos. I can never tell them apart. Leave me alone. They're twins. Fuck off. One of them had one of them had a tattoo, and one of them didn't for a while. Now they both have fucking tattoos. I can't tell them apart anymore. Over, Johnny.
Let's see here. Trying to see.
Yeah, right now I'm on Miz and Morrison still getting the best of one of the Usos.
I want to say that's Jay right now.
Okay. All right, throwing Morrison up and over. That's not going to hurt Morrison. Oh, that might. A little slap to the face.
The double stomp was nice.
Yeah, whatever. Didn't.
That was a nice variation.
Keeps pulling up that kick pad, John Morrison. Just take it off, dude.
Now, this is John Morrison's second Elimination Chamber, right?
I believe
Now,
so.
The first one he was in, he did like a Spider-Man deal where he actually dropped from the middle.
Yeah.
I don't envision him doing that spot in this one just because the chamber is way bigger. Or would you give him some credit? You think he has balls enough to do that one again?
I don't think so. He'll probably think of something else to do. I mean, they finally realized they need to make those pods big enough for someone to stand on, and they did.
Yeah.
So this chamber's a lot higher. A lot higher.
You know why that is, right?
I remember Ray almost killed himself doing a move off there in one of the first chambers.
The very first chamber, RVD literally almost killed Triple H. Because what happened was he was going for a frog splash off the top of the pod. There wasn't enough room for him to kind of like jump up and get extension. So he literally just kind of fell off of it.
Yeah.
And his knee went into Triple H's throat.
Well, lucky it happened
Broke
to
his
Triple H.
trachea. Yeah, so it was a bad deal.
No, he's just lucky it was Triple H. Oh my God! A Hurricane Rana off the pod and top rope. Holy shit! Metalik and Morrison.
Face full of balls. Face full of balls.
Jesus, yeah, but look at this, man. Oh my God! And Metalik landed like on his feet almost.
Is smartest man in wrestling. I like how he's just like, yeah, fuck that. Y'all can do all the crazy spots you want. I'm just gonna stay here. You know, I got my hot wife, and I want to do as little as possible right now. Like so I don't care what anybody say about Miz at this point. Smartest man in wrestling.
Yep,
He's preserved. He's saving his body.
Yep, Kofi's drop kicking the shit out of Miz right now. Down goes Miz, like Cole just said. Boom drop. That's what I just said, Cole. All right, should be only a few seconds left till the next pod opens.
Wow, look at this, man. Like, what a year Kofi Kingston's had, huh? Last year at this very event, Kofi Mania was born, and a year later, I won't even say he's in a worse spot. He's basically back to where he was, back to square one, so to speak, which is still a good spot.
I mean, he had he had a good run. He's back in his place now, Anthony. You know,
No. We're not going there, box. No, we're not going there. But I want to ask you something along those same lines.
Yeah.
Since we have a little bit of a lull in the match here, had the plans played out the way they were supposed to, do you think Ali, who Kofi basically replaced, would have got that same type of run, or do you think that wasn't happening?
No, I don't
Winning
think so.
the belt, going on a 6-month tear.
I don't think that would happen. No, I don't think so.
You just Kofi got lucky. Not lucky, but he lucked into a situation, unfortunate as it was, and he was already over and up to what they said, let's take a chance.
I think maybe that's probably what happened. I mean, the crowd was so into Kofi, man. And then one person said Kofi Mania, and that was it. Heavy machinery coming out. Here we come. Otis is going to make this shit better. He's going to jump, juke, and gyrate. He's just taking motherfuckers down with fucking shoulder blocking people.
If there's a guy, Otis will attempt something off the top of the pie. What do you think?
No. I don't think he can get up there. Honestly.
Hey, Box, are you fat shaming? Are you fat shaming Otis?
No, I'm saying that's pretty high up there. Oh, Tucker and Otis using their gut, their belly. Just squishing the Usos against the cage off the ropes, like slingshotting themselves.
And look, yeah, we always talk about Otis, rightfully so, but can we give a little love to Tucker to be as big? Because he's no small man.
No.
You know, some of the shit he can do athletically is fucking phenomenal, bro. Seriously.
Yeah, Lindsay Dorado's getting on top of the pod.
Look at Robert Roode. He's just looking like checks got to clear, brother.
What is Otis looking at Dorado for? He's just looking at him,
Is he
All
like
right.
what he? I wonder if he missed the cue or something.
I don't know, but Dorado's, is he just still standing up there?
Yeah, I feel like somebody's timing is off here.
Yeah, somebody screwed up because now he's looking at him again. Yeah, something happened there. I don't know.
It was some type of botch. Don't know what it was, but somebody screwed up. They missed a spot.
Rude is pointing at Lince Dorado. I see him doing it. So something happened. Something happened. Meanwhile, it looks like they're doing just fine. They're rolling along with the match. So there we go. Got a little double squish by Heavy Machinery to Big E there. Oh, yeah. Tucker's doing something. He's getting Tucker to Otis. Otis is getting Otised up.
Caterpillar, baby.
Yep, here we go. 1, 2, 3.
Why did Tucker? Oh, what the? Yeah. So, look at this.
Oh shit! There's Lince Dorado.
Special.
Dorado's up on top like Spider-Man. Okay, now they're all getting in the ring. They're all looking up. They're all waiting for Lince Dorado to drop, and he does with a flip, a backflip. He missed Otis and Tucker though. Oh shit! I wish I could see what he just said. I don't know if Lince Dorado said, I think I fucked something up, or I'm just fine, leave me alone. Wow, he did like a swinging gainer backflip. That was crazy.
First elimination.
And good for Otis for not selling it when it missed him completely. By the way.
Hey, only way to go, bro. If it don't connect, don't sell it.
Yeah, but it's WWE, dude, you know? There we go. There's Smark.
Fellas.
What is
Marky
up?
Smark, what's going on?
Nothing much. I'm still just getting set up over here, so it's going to be a second, but...
Oh, you're fine, man.
Figured I'd hop on.
You're not a problem at all, man. Go for it. We got 4 seconds till the last pod opens. And they're... Rude and Ziggler are trying to keep the pod from opening. But, of course, time is up. It's ready to get opened. There we go. Now they're out.
Yeah, but when you get this in a match, it's bound to be timing issues.
Yeah, I don't know what happened there, but it was just odd watching Otis looking up. Or maybe Otis just mistimed it. I don't know. Who knows who mistimed it? Otherwise, meanwhile, they're making up for it. It's not really a big deal at this point. All teams in there except the Lucha House Party, who has been eliminated. So now we do have a little bit of chaos, but I don't know, man. I'm a fan of these elimination matches. Always have been. Even tag team elimination matches. I don't know why I like them so much, but I like elimination matches.
It's more option.
What was that, Smart?
Oh, yeah, I was just saying, I do too, actually, yeah. I didn't really have too much of a point to that, but the whole, the scrambles and turmoil matches. They had one, I think, at, WrestleMania. I don't know if it was the pre-show or during the show, but I went to WrestleMania 13. They had one that was pretty cool.
Right.
It was, back when they had, Phil Furnace and Dan LaFon or whatever the fuck they were called. That's an old reference for you.
Shit.
Very nice.
But honestly, oh, shit, we have, Dolph the Puffy.
Oh, Dolph is climbing
up. He's high from Otis.
He's on the pod. Otis is like, "Come on, bitch." Uh-oh, Tucker's coming up behind Ziggler on the pod. This is not going to go well. Oh, right into the plexiglass they now have behind there, so these guys don't fall out of the cage too. What's he gonna? Okay, he throws him to Otis. Otis catches Ziggler.
Can we say that? Damn, Otis is a strong motherfucker.
Yeah, he is, man.
They catch a 240 pound. Oh, goddamn! See, Tucker, here you go.
Son
Ain't
of
all
a
about Otis,
bitch, Tucker.
You see that?
Yeah, he just.
I could have did without that Otis dance. Though I could have did without.
Tucker just. I like the Otis dance. Tucker threw himself, did a flip off the pod, and took out all the guys.
See, look. That's Tucker saying, "Look, motherfuckers, y'all gonna notice me too." This ain't a one-man team.
Well, we knew Otis wasn't getting up there, but I don't think we thought Tucker would. And glad we didn't mention that one.
I feel like this. Like Tucker's the worker. I think Tucker's clearly. We've established that Tucker's the workhorse of the team. Otis is the entertainment value.
Well, together they're great. Let's see how long it lasts. But all right, now we got Ziggler and Rude trying to beat up on Otis, but Otis ain't having none of that shit.
Bobby Roode.
Bobby fucking Roode, the glorious one. Oh, Otis just slaps Ziggler basically and takes him down. I don't know, man. You never know what Otis is going to do here.
Eat.
Uh-oh. Otis is about to get hurt. What the fuck is Rude doing? Nothing he wanted to do. I'll tell you that. Oh, Otis is doing his little shimmy. He's shimmying.
The good old shimmy.
Oh.
Holy shit. Otis just went through the pod and outside the chamber.
He literally broke through the chamber.
He broke on through to the other side.
There you go. That's a new one, though. Give him credit for that.
Look at Tucker. Tucker's like, you okay?
Tucker went all Tim Allen on him.
You okay, Raggy? Okay. Raggy. Oh no.
Look at, hey, Box. Tucker, like Box. Could you picture Tucker looking down at Otis and his best Stone Cold voice? You fat son bitch. What are you doing to us? What are you doing to us?
Yeah, but does that take him out of the match or? Oh, finally he says something. Finally, Tucker. Oh, hey, Otis. Does it? He's gonna get back in. This can't be the end of them already, right? No.
No. I wonder if Bobby Roode's saying, "I see a ghost right now." James Storm, you bulked up, sir.
Oh shit! I never put that together, but he does look like a big ass James Storm, doesn't he?
Yeah, especially with the hair. Yeah.
Well, then again, he also looks like Kyle the Beast. So what are you gonna do?
He's a diabetic James Storm.
Oh shit! Tucker's going nuts, but Ziggler got the best of Tucker. Oh, but Tucker ain't having that shit neither. Yeah, Tucker is a big guy, man. All right, can we stop letting Ziggler be the one to take out fucking Tucker here? Oh, Tucker's gone. That's it. Heavy Machinery is out. All right, so we're down to, this leaves us with 4, right? 4 teams?
Yep, you got Ziggles and Rude, you got Usos, you got New Day, and Miz and
Morrison. Oh, poor Otis.
So, Jesus. So, literally, New Day are the only full-time team that we have left in this match. No, Usos, too.
Yeah.
It would be hilarious, beyond belief, if this came down to the Usos and the New Day yet again. I mean, don't get me wrong, they have chemistry, but my God, I feel like we've seen every iteration of that match. There's no other versions left for us to see.
No. All right, Dolph is princess waving goodbye at Tucker and Otis. I don't know what else would you call that?
Yeah, I mean, I think you hit the nail on the head there. That was very like a prom queen sort of wave.
Yeah.
No, the way fucking Tucker was throwing his hands in the air, I was waiting for a yo baby, yo.
Oh shit! Usos on top of the pods, across from each other. Didn't see that. Boom and boom. Here we go. 1, 2. Ziggles and Rude are gone.
Very good.
Princess wave back at you, Ziggle bitch. That's it. We got half the teams are gone now. Dude, that's a long fall right there, man.
Mm-hmm.
That's a long splash right there. They just did the Usos. Matter of fact, one of the Usos is still down.
Look at Big E in the background. Fantastic.
Always.
Big E once again proving why he's a national treasure. He shot his shot with Caleb Braxton on live TV on SmackDown. It was fantastic. He said, we can go for hours and hours and Kofi had easy there, big man. I never seen a company go to commercial that fucking fast in my life. We'll be right back.
Big E is gold. Looks like the Usos and New Day are deciding to team up and go after Miz and Morrison.
Look what this is. I feel like this is a recreation of Miz back in 2004, 2005 with the locker room.
Yeah. Basically.
Caught you eating fried chicken.
I feel like he had that much heat with people as soon as he walked in. It was on site.
Damn.
Oh, poor guy. He made it through, man, and he's still there. And he became a good fucking asset for this company. I'm not gonna lie, man. I'm sure Miz went through a lot of hell, but this must have really been his dream if he stuck with it and stayed with this company and did everything he went and just took it, man. Just fucking took it.
Yeah, like I said, man, I've really grown to have a lot of respect for Miz.
You have to, man. I just think you have to. I don't know. I just think you got to love the Miz. I don't know. It's just, like I said, he just took it, and like I said, I feel he's basically one of those workhorses. He'll do the media. He'll do this. He'll do that.
God
damn. Jesus Christ. Usos are killing. Oh, the fucking New Day is killing motherfuckers now.
No, just the E. I think that was Jimmy.
Yeah.
Picking up Big E for a Samoan drop. God damn. I know you got momentum and shit because he was running at, but still, that's a lot of man to be picking up.
Yeah, Big E ain't no small guy at all. There we go. Still half teams left.
So, folks, out of these three, who you got? Since we didn't technically do predictions, who you guys got out of the three teams left? You got the Usos, you got New Day, you got Miz and Morrison.
Usos.
I'm going Miz and Morrison. Who you got, Smart?
I'm not going Miz and Morrison as well. They just got the belts. Not that means anything, but we'll see.
All right. Kofi's going. He's looking at the pod. The crowd is looking at him going, yeah, dude, pod, get up there. He's on the top of the pod. Kofi's up. He's up. He's flipping his hair. Oh, damn. I would not want to land even. They jump on him. 1, 2. New Day's out. Down to 2. Then there was 2. All right, so I picked Usos. You guys picked the Miz and Morrison, and look who it's down to, guys.
There you go. So far, so good for both.
So this is good. This means one of us is definitely correct. We'll see now. I like this. This makes it interesting. Look at Miz in there dancing like a little girl.
And look, I might be dude. Like we were putting the Miz over earlier. I gotta put him over a little bit more here. Just the character work, man, really came a long way. Just with the little subtle heel stuff.
I just wish they'd stop forcing the babyface run on him. Seriously.
You know what it is, though? Yeah, I agree. But you know, he's just so good at being a heel.
I know.
That when he starts to get those little reactions, like those respect pops, they automatically assume, oh, that means people like him. No, they like him doing what he's doing.
Right.
They respect him because he's been around so fucking long, but they don't. That doesn't mean flip him. Everybody's not meant to be a babyface.
Yeah,
but I think that's what happens whenever they flip him babyface. They figure he gets halfway decent reaction from people. Oh, that means they want to cheer him now. No, they just respect him. It's a difference.
I mean, there's still a lot of people that have that kind of idea that the bad guy should be booed, the face should be cheered, And nowadays, more than anything, I feel like people are just cheering based on how well you play your character.
Right.
Not so much whether you're a good person, bad person, whatever.
Well, no, that's actually a really good point. I completely agree with that because that is what they're doing. You're right. They really don't care if you're babyface or heel anymore because really every company now is blurring those lines, basically. You got, even your heels are getting cheered. Brock comes down. People don't fucking boo him very much. They actually cheer him until Paul Heyman comes out there and shits on whatever city they're in.
Right.
And then they're booing Heyman. They're still not booing Brock. So, I don't know, man. I definitely think you're right. They are. People do cheer more for it. It's almost they cheer more for your actual work than they do for your actual, what you are.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay, so you look at somebody like Kurt Angle. The you stuck thing started as a heel taunt.
Yep.
Then over time, it became like a term of endearment.
Yeah.
Even though I still think to this day I still think it's goofy as hell when he comes out and he actually encourages the "you suck" chants. I mean, I get it; it's like his thing now, but I'm like, it's still kind of goofy to chant encourage people to tell you suck.
I think he knows the crowd loves doing it. They're going to do it either way. You might as well be into it and and just take it take it for what it is. It's no longer he knows it more means we love you than you suck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For a while there, the band Primus, like that was the sign of like the way that true fans could indicate which ones were true fans or not between each other. Like they had for a long time, anytime you would see another fan of Primus out there, you would just say Primus sucks. And they would nod. Like that was their thing too. So I mean, it is what it is.
Wow. I actually like Primus.
Wow.
I like me some Primus.
And that right there was a creative finish. And it looks like me and Smart were correct.
Yes, you were. Yes, you were. And still. All right, I'll be right back. I'm going to go grab some water, guys. If you guys can take this for a couple minutes here, or do you want me to just turn up the volume? You guys got something to do? What you want to do?
Oh, we can talk.
Okay.
We'll carry it.
Go ahead. I'm going to leave the volume where it is, and I'll be right back.
So, Smart, how caught up are you on the show?
Well, I'm still trying to sync my highly legitimate network access here with the rest of you guys, but I've been seeing things as they've been happening a little bit of a lag, but not significantly. I'd say probably about a couple seconds. So I'm still trying to sync that up, but we're coming along.
Cool. I gotta say, what did you think of the Bryan and Gulak match?
I have not gotten to that yet. I'll have to check it out a little bit later. Was that the pre-show or was that the very beginning?
That was the opening show. That was the opening match. The pre-show match was War Raiders against or Viking Raiders, sorry, against Hawkins and Ryder.
Wow. Wow. I will be sure to check that one out. Wink, wink.
Yeah, but
I mean, I'm sure it was probably a good match. Like everybody can work, but I just can't. I can't imagine anybody giving a fuck.
Yeah, as soon as I saw that as a pre-show, I'm like, yeah, I made the right decision. For those who are just joining us, this show, Elimination Chamber, is taking place in my hometown, Philadelphia. But I looked at the card and I'm like, yeah. I pulled the Shaheen and said, I'd rather beat traffic and stay home.
Yeah, you weren't trying to steal an ambulance to get to the venue.
No, but I gotta say, I was disappointed in the Gulak and Bryan match, and it had nothing to do with the performers involved.
Just not enough time?
No, the match, that's the thing. The match had enough time. They were telling the story. It was stiff. They were laying their shit in, but nobody cared. Like, Bryan was over, but even though Gulak is from Philly, it wasn't like it was like an overwhelming reaction for the guy, because I feel like people were just kind of sitting on their hands. And unless Bryan was on offense, they were just like waiting for him to win, because nobody in their right fucking mind thought Drew Gulak had a chance, which is sad. So I feel like if they gave more of a damn about this guy, this could have been this match would have been better received.
Yeah, I mean, I would totally agree with that. I'm surprised that they weren't getting into it because like, okay, yeah, nobody thought he was going to win, but still, it seems like that was one of the things that they kind of did this feud cycle or month or whatever, however you want to put it, to sort of appease the more smarter of the fans, or especially the people that are in Philadelphia, because everybody in Philadelphia knows who these guys are. Seems like it's kind of surprising that they weren't into it more, apparently.
Yeah, so like they popped here and there, but it was just one of those situations where I feel like it goes back to Brian. As much, like Brian's a very giving guy. He obviously wants to work with guys of this caliber, but if the booking doesn't support the guys, it doesn't matter who wants to work with you. It doesn't matter how much offense they give you, because Brian gave this dude a lot. He gave him a lot, but the booking doesn't support him. So people were, like I said, they sat on their hands. It was a shame.
Well, there you go. Like we were talking about this before with the whole Ricochet thing. I think I really didn't say it while we were talking about it, but I think the true definition of being buried is when you get to the point where the fans know that you're not going to win anything and you're not going to have any like significant feuds, so they just kind of check out of your character overall, which appears to be what basically happened there.
Yeah. And obviously not enough people watch 205 Live, because me and Box, the few times that we did catch the show and actually review it, Gulak was a consistent highlight. But, like I said, he doesn't get that support on the main shows. Like, whenever he's on the main show, he's doing PowerPoint bullshit, comedy shit. This is a guy who can work, who can go. Mm-hmm. And if you give him something that he can sink his teeth into, a match with Brian, like those two going at it, that should be like, that's a wrestling purist dream match. But when you look at it on paper, these guys can kill it. But if you're just, like I said, a casual WWE fan, you're like, this is your popcorn match. Like, and that's a damn that really disappointed me, man. It was a solid match, so I'm not shitting on it, but the crowd really let me down. WWE's booking let me down with that match.
Yeah, I mean, it is disappointing when the crowd doesn't get into it, because then they kind of don't have the incentive to use Gulak at least more often on like pay-per-view matches, because it's like, well, look what happened last time. So that's not good if you're a fan or supporter of him. So yeah.
So while we have a lull here, and we got you back, Box.
Yep.
What do you guys think about these reports that apparently Vince has already soured on Shayna Baszler? We just saw her there getting ready for the big match. Do you think that they're going to do a swerve for the sake of a swerve here and not do the obvious and give us the obvious outcome, but also the outcome that makes sense?
I don't know. I don't.
Do you think we might see Sarah Logan pull it out?
Wasn't this a Ringside News article? I just can't believe Ringside News like ever. I just can't do it. I just can't believe them, dude. I just don't believe a word they say. I'm sorry. I can't do it. I don't know. I see her winning this match, though. That I do. You guys don't?
I mean, I feel like it's the only obvious choice, especially because, I mean, what else do you do? I mean, I feel like if they hadn't ran through the Asuka feud, they could have maybe pulled a swerve with her there, but outside of that, Baszler's the only logical choice they got here. Only logical choice.
Yeah, I guess so. All right. But anyway, right now, we've got the AJ match coming up here. Who is this? AJ and...
Aleister Black. No disqualification.
There we go.
This is one of those... we're in Philly, so let's throw them a bone type of matches.
Okay. All right, so here we go. This is... Oh. Windy over there, Smart? Okay. All right, so here we go. We got them all coming down the OC. How much you want to bet they're going to get fucking sent out of here?
How much you want to get? Look, my prediction, it'll be a fantastic match. But considering where AJ's headed for WrestleMania, he's definitely taking this one.
Yeah, I agree. Definitely. Smart, what do you think? You over there?
Yeah, it's going to make three of us.
Okay.
I'm sorry. I'm still just trying to sync everything up here.
No, you're good. You're good.
What is it that you're seeing right now, just for the sake of?
Raw last Monday with Black and AJ.
Okay.
And it says Raw last Monday on the screen. So, easy to find.
Yeah, I just got the pyro for AJ.
You're a little behind.
Yeah.
That's all right.
Yeah, what box? So while we're waiting for Smart to catch up, let's just focus on the luxurious locks of AJ Styles.
Oh, man. This guy...
God damn.
If you were walking behind him, you might whistle at him. I mean, what great lesbian hair. I mean, put it this way. If you were driving down the road, you might think, hey, and then you get closer and you're like, oh, what? No, I didn't say a word.
Hey, but can we all agree the minute AJ decided to grow out his hair, his career changed for life? If he had decided to grow his hair out sooner,
he did. As soon as he got rid of that boy's regular, man, he just fucking blew it up.
Yeah,
he blew it up. Got those lovely, lovely locks going, and boom. All right, here we go. Here's the creaking.
This is creepy.
Oh, they stopped the creaking finally? Did they realize the creaking was awful?
Alistair Black to the ring for a matchup against Eric Rowan on Raw, and apparently got in the way of the OC.
All right, sorry about that, guys.
no problem.
That's why I turned it up a little
Bob.
bit. Yeah.
Hey guys, is Alistair Black not the greatest when it comes to keeping it in character? This is a man who wakes up to Zelina Vega every day of his life, but manages to look like the most miserable human being coming to the ring every single night. He does. I will be smiling from ear to ear. Gimmick or not, I'd be smiling from ear to ear if I was waking up to Zelina Vega every night. I'm just saying.
You know what he's thinking?
I'm just saying.
You know what he goes out? He goes out and he pretends that the check bounced. That's what he does.
Which is probably pretty easy. I mean, Paul Heyman's running things on Raw. That's pretty easy.
Check bounce. The check bounced. Ooh. Brother, it bounced. All right. That's how you do that. It's the opposite thinking. That's just how you go.
There you go. We've solved the mystery.
I have.
Yeah, and we also got a sneak peek into what Cody Rhodes is going to look like in 6 months. If you look at Aleister Black rolling up to the boardroom with the thug like Cody,
Sleeved out and fucking suddenly like what the fuck? Face tattoos, head tattoos, shaved head tattoos.
I actually picture him just emerging from like a business meeting. Just all of a sudden, the fucking chair starts coming up from the ground.
I could picture him emerging from a business meeting and everyone else sitting there just laughing. But anyway. All right, so we have brightly colored AJ Styles and Aleister Black.
and look at the fade on the ref. By the way, clearly he's going to be he has a DJ gig after Elimination Chamber tonight.
he's got a bar mitzvah gig, definitely.
Looking like he looks like an extra from Jersey Shore. That cut, Jesus. He got to be related to Paulie D. He got to be related to. He got to be. He got to be like a second cousin or something.
He's Robbie F.
Oh shit! He's going to call Snooki. Oh boy, JWoww. Oh, all right.
The crowd, they're jam packed to the rafters. The crowd is very much engaged in this match, as you can see on hard camera.
If I turn up the volume here, I'm going to disagree with you there. Because I can hear exactly what's going on, and I don't see the crowd very engaged yet.
Yeah, that was sarcasm, Bob.
Yeah, the two guys in hockey jerseys are on their phone. Let's see, what else can I see here? There's two guys talking to each other. Jesus Christ, is there a woman on the hard camera side? Oh, there's one. There's There's two. There's two. Ooh, two.
It's like a game of weird.
Find the woman. Okay, I see two. Three. There's three. Four. Okay. There they are.
It gets harder on Wednesday nights. I'll say that.
I love the. Do you guys see the one chick next to the guy in the CM Punk shirt?
Is that the guy in the hockey jersey?
No, he's kind of like up on one of the risers.
The white shirt?
Yeah.
Okay, I see him now. I see him now, like on the right a little bit there. Okay.
Yeah. That one girl looks like she's being held by hostage. Looks like a hostage situation. Like, do I really have to be here?
Oh! There we go. This guy's coming back to his seat. He's like, "Hey, that's my seat. Move." There we go. Now I'm watching the crowd. The crowd is more entertaining than this match.
You're not wrong. They're not doing anything, so that tells you all you need to know.
No. Oh, there's a guy there. He's some guy's walking in the crowd. He just bought a brand new Money in the Bank case for his kid.
Got a
yeah, for his kid.
His kid's holding it. The dad in the Yankees jersey. Good man. He bought his kid what he wanted. Get him a Money in the Bank. We probably just spent $79.99 on that motherfucker.
Mm-hmm.
I'm surprised we have yet to see a replica belt.
Okay, yeah, that's a question. What would the kid use it for when he gets home?
Take out a bully.
Just put some bricks in there.
Yeah, that's an idea.
Hide is porn. I don't know.
Put it up on a shelf or something, man. Come on. I really need to see what a Money in the Bank briefcase costs.
More than it needs to.
Yeah, see, if they charge $25 for a clipboard, I'm gonna guess probably.
Okay.
I'm legit saying somewhere about $55-60.
You're no. Oh, okay. Anthony, by Price is Right rules, you're over. You're wrong. Put it this way though, it's $84.99 online. Their stuff is cheaper online than it is in the stadium.
Jeez.
This guy probably did just pay $100, Anthony. You're probably right. Probably just paid $99 for that thing.
I will say the coolest looking Money in the Bank briefcase they ever had was during the RVD run, where it's spray painted. That one was cool.
Yeah. Now you can get the blue one though for $39.95 online. The blue Money in the Bank case.
Still though, like I'm trying to think about like what I would want if I were a kid today. Like what kid would want a briefcase? Like there's T-shirts and hats and action figures and shit that they sell.
I don't know.
I don't get it.
I want like Mandy Rose's ring gear or something. I don't know.
Oh, can we talk about that for a second?
Sure.
We should talk about that for all the seconds.
Absolutely.
No. Have you guys seen did you guys see the new shirt that she's trying to hawk? Golden showers?
Mm-hmm.
Oh no.
Like Jesus.
I am instantly looking this up. This can't be.
Like seriously, like come on, like nobody thought that shit through. I like.
Well, I mean, this is the same company that brought you the Sin Cara penis T-shirt.
Yeah, exactly. Tell me that's not real.
Yeah, I'm looking it up now. I can't forget the phrase, but golden showers was definitely part of the shirt.
All right, I don't see it, but maybe that was fake. Holy shit. Jesus Christ, this woman is gorgeous. Okay, I better stop looking at those. All right. Back to the match, I guess. Whew. All right, so we got, let's see, AJ is doing a little move outside the ring, flips over the ropes. Aleister Black catches him with a knee, and now they're both outside the ring. But this is no DQ. It does not matter. Black looking under the ring. OC's out there. Table by the crowd. You should know it's a table.
I think I see it.
The table?
Oh, good.
No, the T-shirt.
Ah.
Oh, no, not yet. I see one that says Golden Rules.
Oh, AJ with a chair to the knee to Aleister Black and the back of Aleister Black. Back, whatever. Chair shot.
No, it has to be a screenshot of it. I'm assuming they switched it up to golden rules. But I'm not crazy. If it was the shirt that they had, they were going to sell golden showers. But I'm guessing somebody got it and said, yeah, you might want to switch that up.
Yeah, that's the only one I'm really seeing here.
Yeah, I see that one.
Oh.
Can't lie, I'm kind of disappointed in this match so far.
Well,
For
AJ
$34.99, they have a cardboard cutout of her that you could do. Just I'm assuming vulgar things to.
Ew.
Why else would you buy one of those fucking things? I'd imagine.
Just
Who would pay $35.99 for a fucking cardboard cutout of anybody?
add it to your collection.
Well, I guess you have to have a couple of decoys so they don't find the actual living ones in your basement.
Right. Yeah. Living ones that are growing mushrooms somehow. Anyway.
Here it is. Here it is.
Uh-oh.
I'm gonna share this to the let me see here. Hopefully I can share this in a message. On the back, it has Mandy Rose on the front. On the back, Golden Showers rule.
I might let her pee on me. That's all I'm saying.
No.
In a shower? Yeah. Okay. All right.
No. You sit in the shower like, hey, I'll be clean by the end.
In a shower? Yeah.
I mean, if it happens in a hot tub, it kills the germs.
I used to piss off one of my ex-girlfriends when we were in the shower together. I would just pee on her feet, just literally piss her off, like literally and figuratively. It was fun. I would just, start peeing and pee on her feet. It was fun. It was fun. She hated it, and I loved it. I loved
Knee
it.
to the Skull by Aleister Black to AJ. Finally, a little bit of action in this match.
Yeah.
Okay, but my thing with that, though, is like, you say hated it as though, like, there's an implication that it happened multiple times. If she let that happen more than once, that's on her.
Yeah, you got a point.
Because, like, hypothetically, if that happened to me, that'd be like, that's it. You're gone forever. Goodbye.
She was a weird Colombian chick. So what are you gonna do?
Yeah. Well, there you go.
What are you gonna do?
AJ has a very aggressive calf crusher locked in.
Yes, he does. Oh, wrenching that motherfucker. Wrenching. That's gotta hurt a little. You would think,
Roughly
right?
halfway in, and that's the first thing we've actually called from this match. Good stuff.
Pretty much one of the first, yeah.
Ugh.
Oh, shit. Aleister Black's got the kendo stick. And he's got it pressing it over AJ's face. That's some gangster shit right there. See, that's what you would do in a real fight. Get out of it any way you could. I like that. Still got the kendo stick. Aleister Black does. Boom! Right to AJ's left leg. Right leg.
Yeah. Funny you actually mentioned that. I was watching a little bit of some Portland wrestling on Twitch the other day. Mm-hmm. Somebody had a kendo stick, and they used it not to hit, but to, like, poke somebody. Like, they stabbed them in the throat with it a couple of times. I just never seen the kendo stick used that way. I thought it was pretty inventive.
I mean, hey, you do what you got to do with it. Yeah, Aleister Black went to slam that kendo stick and realized it's going to bend in half if he does. It's pretty fucked up, that stick.
This match is sponsored in part by Johnson & Johnson baby oil. Just because you're looking at I'm looking at fucking Luke Gallows, and he looked like he just took a fucking bath in baby oil.
Oh, he loves that shit, dude. Loves it.
God, if you need to check your reflection, good Lord, just take a hard look at Luke Gallows. Yeah. For a guy that's not gonna be wrestling tonight, he sure wanted to make sure he was TV ready.
Yeah. So what's going on in the audience?
Guy had some beer. He had about 4 beers, some nachos. It looked like.
Oh yeah, I see him walking there with his little blue vest on. Got his nachos and beers.
It is a WWE show, so your beer is safe, ladies and gentlemen.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Most definitely. Oh, AJ over the ropes with a punch to the face. There we go. 2 count. Brainbuster by AJ.
Man, I feel like this match is going to be picking up, if you will.
It should. This is where it needs to, man. It's been, I mean, Jesus Christ, we talked about the audience for 10 minutes. Honestly, if they would, oh, there we go. This is all right. Good shot of the, no, go back to the audience. I don't need to see Aleister Black lying there with a cut on his mouth. Come on. What's going on? Come on. There's the usual lime green, brown, tan hat guy.
Hate that guy.
Does he have a job?
He looks like he's like a member of the Ellsworth family.
Oh, God. It could be. Does he have a job?
Clearly, he has something. Either that or he comes from money.
Well, I don't know, man. He's lucky. He's at every goddamn event, every AEW event, damn near.
I have seen people taking pictures with him and shit. I'm just like, what level of a dork do you have to be to take pictures with the people that fucking sit front row?
Hey, you're that player,
like, oh, I
right?
met him.
I met him. Oh. Oh, Aleister Black hits AJ with a knee on top of the rope. AJ just folds over.
Unfollow Bobo. Okay.
Brazil?
Perhaps.
I'm not sure. I am not sure. Oh, we got a little back and forth going on. Oh, shit. Sorry, guys.
That would have been my reaction if I had went to this show tonight, because it hasn't been a necessarily bad show, just like a meh show. Like, this seems like a very, I don't know how you guys feel, but this feels like a very unnecessary show on the road to WrestleMania.
I think we say that every time. I think every time we've reviewed this show, we've said the same thing. It's just unnecessary. We could definitely use the break. They could use the break to build storylines, and they don't need this pay-per-view. It's just useless.
Yeah, and not for nothing. A show based around Elimination Chamber. Elimination Chamber should be like a protected thing. Almost like Hell in a Cell. I think that's too far gone at this point.
Yeah.
But a show named Elimination Chamber shouldn't feel like an afterthought of the show. I'm sorry, that's just my opinion.
No, it shouldn't,
Right.
but go ahead, Smart.
No, I totally agree with that. I feel like it'd be better suited like middle of the year, maybe the end of the year, where you could use a kind of a reset button or maybe opportunity to shake things up a little bit. You don't really need it right in this particular position that they have it in.
Yeah, it doesn't need to be. Does not need to be, but all right. Here, AJ. Oh, yeah. I don't know what that move was either. AJ did like a fireman carry drop on his leg to Aleister Black to the back of his neck. That's a big motherfucking security guard. That big motherfucking security guard. I caught him.
Yeah, that's what I was talking about. I didn't know Austin was working security tonight.
Jeez, that guy was bigger than Austin. Fuck that, and shorter.
Oh, you guys remember that? I think he passed away, but remember that guy, the security guy from the Attitude Era?
Yeah.
He had the ponytail, super jack dude.
Mm-hmm.
It's like Big John or some shit.
Yeah, I think his name Dodson. I might be wrong on that, but yeah.
Oh.
He
He
reminded me
was
of that
kind of
guy.
like a leather hat and shit.
Yeah.
AJ was going for AJ went for the Styles Clash. Black kicked out. Now they're going back at it again. Oh, I forgot about the chair that was stuffed in the ropes there. Damn, referee's like, yo, after this, you want to go like Jim Tan Laundry?
Oh.
Little GTL tomorrow, huh? Huh? What do you think about that, eh? AJ! Yo, AJ! All right! All right, AJ! I know you can beat this fucking black guy. I know you can. I know you can fucking do it. All right? Aleister Black. What kind of fucking name is that? Jesus. All right.
What a schmuck.
This fucking schmuck. That's Jewish, actually. But anyway.
Potato.
Yeah, you know.
There's another word that they use very often, but I'm not exactly sure what that means, so I'm careful to use that word.
Yeah, just back off it. Don't even do it.
Yep, exactly.
If it starts with an M, I wouldn't say it. I'll put it that way. Let's just go there.
Yeah, that's the one.
I wouldn't. No, just leave that one alone. Just leave that one alone. Yeah,
Yeah. Always a safe bet.
yeah, I think so.
What the hell is Lawler wearing? Good Lord.
At least, I don't know. At least, thank God he stopped wearing tap-out jerseys at fucking 60-some years old.
Well, you got to dress for the, girlfriends that you want.
Yeah, you got a point. Surprised he's not wearing a Barney outfit. That was in bad taste, but
or Teletubby one,
or truthful. I don't know, however you want to put it. All right, okay. But
Why do you know so much about Paw Patrol, Mr. Lawler?
AJ's got. Oh, AJ had Aleister Black up on probably the Spanish announce table. No, that looks like that. No, that guy looks German and scary to me. I'm gonna go German announce table, maybe.
Oh, that was cool. The double knees through the table. That was a nice spot.
Nice, right through the table, like Anthony just said. Double knees through the table. Anthony's a little ahead of me, even.
So now we know what they were doing, Bucks. You see, they were setting themselves up for a long match. That's why the first 10, 15 minutes were slow as hell.
All right. I always give it a chance. And when did AJ get a tattoo added? I thought he only had 3 kids. He has 4 now?
Well, we know his shit works, apparently.
Jesus Christ, AJ. I mean, I would tell you to keep it in your pants, but I got 3 kids over here. I mean, don't listen to me.
Well, I know his theme song is They Don't Want None, but apparently somebody wants some.
Yeah, apparently.
That's Mrs. Styles.
Oh, boy. Apparently. All right, here we go. Back in the ring they finally are. Yeah. All right, Aleister Black back in the ring, too. They're both back in the ring. Black's got his foot under his neck. Lifts him up. But the OC comes in. No DQ.
Look at Anderson like, come on, bro. Not the face. I got a hot Asian wife to go home to.
Uh-oh, he's in there with all 3 of them. Oh, the numbers game gets to him. They attack him all at once. Who's going to come down? Who's going to save him?
Somebody has to come out because Ricochet. AJ did make it a point of cutting a promo early. He has no friends.
Ricochet?
Please. I'm thinking we get a Taker appearance or something.
Oh, there you go. That'd be a nice little rub for Black there. That'd be a nice little rub for him. Hold him up, he says. AJ does. OC grabs Aleister Black.
Right as he jumps, the place goes dark.
That'd be perfect. That should be it. Right when he does there's the bell, Anthony.
I swear I called it before it actually happened.
You did?
Taker.
Oh, and Taker's got both of OC by the neck. AJ jumps. Taker catches him in the choke. And choke slam. Where's Aleister Black? Oh, he's going to end up back in the ring. Whoa. Are they going to make like Aleister Black Undertaker's younger self?
His young boy.
Whoa. That was pretty cool, actually. I like that. Because I was like, where'd Aleister Black go? And then comes up and he was obviously rolling back in the ring as the lights went on, but.
That is some dye job to his hair, though.
Yeah. All right. Here we go. Boom! Black Mass. 1, 2, 3. Fucking AJ, piece of fucking shit.
Hopefully, honestly, I'm actually not mad with that. I feel like that was a great use of Taker, and I hope this means we're getting some semblance of a tag match at Mania.
I wouldn't mind that.
I don't have confidence in a one-on-one with I know AJ, pardon the pun, is phenomenal, but we don't know what level. We don't. Last couple years, Taker's performances have been hit and miss, so I feel like the best, you do like maybe Taker, Kane, and I don't know what's another flippy guy, Black. Put Black in there against the OC and AJ. You got OC guys, you got Black. They can do the heavy lifting. Taker and Kane, just they can be there for the nostalgia.
Yeah.
It's a smart thing to do, but
no, go.
I still think it's probably just going to be a singles match. Like, they don't really expect, they don't hold the older guys to any sort of performance standard, so they'll probably just let them go anyway.
True. Yeah, it was a pretty cool moment, though. I like that. Especially with Aleister Black not in the ring at all and then coming back into the ring. That was kind of cool. I like that.
And it was very cool that Taker got AJ up for that choke slam.
Because
the one at Super Showdown was shit.
Yeah, that Widow's Peak and Taker's Widow's Peak is really showing.
The Widow's Peak, I didn't really notice or care about that much, but like I said, that dye job.
Yeah, it's I think it's time to just let it go. Let it go.
It looked like he bought like one of those that they sell like close to Halloween time, which is like $1.50, and you just spray the shit out of your hair.
Yeah,
it washes away once or twice.
It'll wash out, a couple times. Nice, good match. I know it was, like I said, a little slow, but end of it was nice. Nice little use of Taker. I agree, Anthony. I agree. And Smart. I agree.
Yeah. And hey, it was the first time all night that the crowd really, really woke up for somebody. Which once again, that points out how shit of a job they're doing with getting a new generation ready for people to get pumped up for. That the latest pop so far tonight is fucking Undertaker.
Yep, so here we go. Showing some Randy Orton clips here. Oh, man. I can't believe I'm hungry. 2 hours ago, I ate a fucking Stromboli as big as my goddamn arm. Oh. It was good, though.
I don't know. Those things are kind of deceptive, too, though, because there's usually just a lot of bread, and there's not too much inside, depending on where you go. Some places are generous.
Oh, yeah, I order it here all the time. Good restaurant. Lots of meat.
What kind of Stromboli did you get?
It's got ham, pepperoni, cheese, sausage, Italian sausage, and they put some green. I kind of have them put some green peppers in it when I do it.
When you get it, you gotta get it with sweet peppers, bro.
Yeah, well, I put some. I had some pepperoncini, so I threw some juice on there and cut up a few for myself. So
So we got the Street Profits coming up next against Murph and Rollins.
Murph.
Do you think that Profits' title run is going to be short lived here?
Maybe, and I hope not. How's that sound?
Nah, for some reason I feel like they're going to retain just because Rollins is,
they should retain.
By today's standards, Rollins is the top guy. And I don't think they want to define him down at this point. So I feel like, I feel like the Profits are going to retain here. Just my opinion.
Why, you Smart?
I'm going to agree to. Like I said, it seems a little bit early. I did want to, Antox mentioned in the chat room a while back where he's like, hey, can we at least put the belts on him first before we try to break him up? And I was so tempted to just be like, all right, well, we gave him the belts and I'll have him lose it and break him. But no, I think they're going to hold on to it at least until probably a little bit through Mania.
All right, let's see here. Let's play this.
The celebration's over.
See, dogs, everybody's waiting for March Madness. What they need to focus on, what they need to focus on is that the Street Profits are not just one and done.
So trust the process.
Because it's simple. The Street Profits are up, and we want the smoke.
So there you go.
That seemed very 80s-ish.
Well, a little bit. But
I'm
here
just
they
like,
come up.
Tell them something. Well, you know.
They were passing out red cups, obviously. Because they are everywhere. Everywhere the red cups are. So there we go.
Surprised that they're passing them out and not selling them.
You can't. I don't think you can legally sell them singles. Unless you're at a fucking keg
Well,
party.
you can alter them slightly and then still charge like $40 a cup.
They'd have to be printed or something.
Hmm.
Yeah, because that red Solo cup, man, you can't. Not much you can change on that.
True.
You know, that white rim Solo cup, the keg party cup. Is anything in his cup? I'm going to go no.
Call syrup.
Cough syrup, okay. There you go. Little scissor.
Yep, let's go with that.
All right.
He's dancing in front of Lawler. Lawler's looking like he's never seen a black person before in his life.
Lawler's like, you're
Or
too
even
old. You're too old.
He's clutching his non-existent pearls.
Oh, shit. Poor Lawler.
Oh my god, yeah, I just saw that. I'm a little bit behind. But the look he gave him.
Yeah, like,
It's okay when my son used to dress like you guys, but I don't really like when you guys do it.
All right. So we got the Street Profits down there. Crowd does love them, so that's a good thing.
Shout out to my man in the Wolfpack shirt up there. Just now noticed that.
All right. Here we go.
uh-oh. That means the fucking women are going to main event tonight.
Looks like it.
I just realized that.
Looks like it. Because, yeah, I mean, how many more matches we got? Got to have more than this.
Nope. Got this match. This is sad. This is how you.
All right. I'll pull it up.
I know it's no world title matches because none of the champions are there. Man, I think the women's match might be after this one.
Shit, what time is it? 9:16. 8:16 box time.
Yeah, it's early, man. It's early.
Hey, we never gonna complain about a show ending early.
No, it's too early. I can't do that. No.
I can see them ending at about 10:30.
The matches. So I can't find the matches. Oh, results. There we go. All right, so the pre-show, the Drew Gulak, Andrade Zelina, Miz Morrison, Aleister Black, Street Profits. Oh, Braun and
gotcha.
Braun versus Sammy, Nakamura, and Cesaro.
Okay.
So we got one match after this. And then the women will main event.
Well, I mean, they almost have to.
Yeah.
Because of the day that today is. But
Oh,
I really
it
want
is.
to talk about that.
It is National Women's Day.
Marketing
It is.
move.
More pandering.
Which makes me laugh because then like tomorrow will be like National Snow Cone Day. It's like, yeah, who gives a shit?
Man, I haven't had a snow cone in a long time.
There you go. Tomorrow it is Snow Cone Day, so run on down and get you one.
There you go. All right, Seth and Angelo Dawkins are starting this match. The bell has.
I like
rung.
how they-
Guy,
Go ahead, guys.
No, I said I like how they turned Murphy into a mini Rollins with the gear.
Yeah. Crowd is behind the Street Profits chanting, "We want the smoke." So, all right. Dawkins trying to show his skills. I think the Street Profits really need some. Their gear is just. I don't even know what to say.
Is it the gear or is it the color scheme?
I'm fine with the. I don't care what color scheme you have. I just think the gear looks weird. They got these long red tights on and shorts, and it just looks weird. And then you got Montez over there in just the tights because I don't know why Angelo Dawkins doesn't want to wear just the tights, but it just I don't know. It looks weird.
Hey, look. Angelo Dawkins is a smart man. He saw how far Cena got with the jorts. He said, like, this is gonna be my time.
Oh,
it's like he's reappropriating the shorts look.
time is
that
here,
Cena
my
ate
ass.
for like 20 years.
Time is here. The time is now. There you go. Whatever.
Reappropriation, bots. Reappropriation.
All right, there you go. I'll go with it. Whatever.
Taking it back.
Whatever. And we do have Montez in the ring. And they're tagging again. Forget it.
Jokes aside, though, I will say Dawkins does need to wear some more gear suitable for his physique. It does look awkward on him.
Yeah. He's a big guy. He's not, I wouldn't say he's fat per se, but he's also not ripped.
Kind of looks like a taller D'Lo Brown.
Didn't want to go there.
Body type wise.
Body type,
well,
definitely.
Body type. I wasn't necessarily saying complexion, but just similar body type.
All right. Ford back in the ring. Working on the left arm of Buddy Murphy pretty hardcore, I would say. I like it. Concentrate on a body part. I like it.
Mm-hmm.
So let me ask you guys something. Montez Ford, clearly the sky's the limit for this guy. What do you think the ceiling is for him? Could you see him possibly getting a Kofi type run at the top and having it last?
Possibly. I'd really rather see Big E get that before him, but that's just my personal preference, I guess. I see possibly, but I don't know if he goes above. I don't know if he's ever going to be champion. He's a little too, I don't know,
gimmicky,
immature acting ish, maybe for that. But I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. I could be. I am a lot. Motherfucker just did a fucking standing backflip. That was pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
Got to give him that.
Yeah, I don't know. I see for some reason I see them when the time comes, they're really going to go all in on this guy, especially with the military background. Please.
True. That's a big plus for him. You're right. Then again, they use Cena's non-military background to make him seem like he was in the military. Isn't that amazing?
Yeah.
Just go salute him.
Hey, at least his shit is legit, though.
True. Oh yeah. Montez Ford's he's legit. Yeah, the tongue flip could. I don't need the tongue flip. I don't need that from Montez. See, there's one thing he could cut out of his repertoire right there.
But you know what? No, the Ultimate Warrior tribute has to stay, though. The intensity in which he shakes the ropes has to stay, bro.
That's fine.
It has to.
I'm good with that.
City Warrior, he was shooting with that speech he gave there. The spirit of the warrior, the running the man, it'll live forever. Do the storytellers and all that kind of stuff. See, like Montez Ford, you could tell he was at home watching that. Mm-hmm. He took that to heart.
Damn right he did. Oh man, I'm fucking tired.
But damn, Box, the show's that good, huh?
No, I was tired before, man. I just we all lost an hour today, guys.
That's right.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Daylight savings time. What a bitch.
It's Trump's fault.
Isn't everything?
It is. That's why we lost an hour. Fucking Trump.
Shit.
Daylight. They should call it daylight savings. Trump, that prick. I'm saying that because I actually saw people blaming him for it.
Yeah.
I don't care what your political stance is at that point. You're just dumb. All right.
You know what it is, little dude. Like anytime they have a reason to blame the guy, trust me, he's taking all the heat.
Yeah, I know. I don't think he created daylight savings time though. I don't think. I don't think so. I don't know. Anything's possible, I guess.
Forget the Street Profits. Clearly, Trump wants all the smoke. And that's a shoot, brother. That's a shoot.
Absolutely, man. I hear you. All right,
Did
where
you
are
really
we?
see the kayfabe news article that said that he was inspired by WWE to create his own pay-per-view called the Immigration Chamber? I thought that was pretty funny.
That's pretty catchy, actually.
Yeah, well, you know.
Not bad. Oh, it's funny. All right, here. I'm just getting some stuff here. Man, every time I look up, a different Street Profit is in the ring. I swear to God, these guys tag in and out more than I've ever seen. My God. Montez Ford putting on the headband and whoa, flips over the ropes. Outside the ring, takes out both Seth and Murphy. What is this, fucking RoboCop? Stupid name.
But hey, look, at least the guy is finally getting his well-deserved time to shine.
Right. Uh-oh. Viking Raiders are coming to the ring, and they look pissed. And
you guys know what this means, right? Multi-man tag team title match at WrestleMania.
Probably, yeah.
Probably with all four of these teams. Profits, Rollins and Murphy, Street Profits, AOP, War Raiders.
All right, so this is how they're getting the AOP out of the ring here. That's fine. So now we got just the two tag teams out there. No backup for anybody.
Hey, let me ask you guys something here.
All right.
I'm just thinking about just watching this match here. With all of the turmoil of his, character over the past year or so, Rollins, do you think he has enough cachet, so to speak, to where beating him will help elevate you to the next level?
Yeah.
Like, do you think that there's anybody on a current roster with the current group of proper top guys that they have, Rollins and Reigns, where beating them really would help elevate somebody to the next level? The same way with back in the day with guys like Shawn and Brett and Hogan. Yeah,
I actually do. And I'm actually looking at the crowd, wondering what they're looking at. Something happened in the audience because they're all looking at one place in the. You see the same thing? They're all looking behind them? Yeah. Something must have gone on. Yeah, something went on over there. But yeah, I do. Listen, and especially the way they built Seth. Beating him definitely is an accomplishment, which is why they went nuts the other night when they beat him for the title. Well, the crowd went nuts. So yeah, I do. So smart.
I do tend to agree. They definitely want it to. It seems like nowadays, they don't put an emphasis on winning as much as they did back in the day.
Right.
They have a harder time building momentum. So it's not the same as, like Andrew was saying, the guys that you would beat back in the day, the Shawn or whatever, but that they certainly want it to matter as much. So yeah, I think so. More or less, yeah, honestly.
Right.
Because they want it to mean something, and then it does when it happens, but then they completely blow the momentum a week or two later.
Yeah, exactly. Well, that's WWE for you, so. All right, Murphy for the cover. It's a 2 count. Montez Ford kicks out.
I mean, yeah. I tend to agree with you guys. I was just kind of sitting back wondering because, like you said, in the moment when they beat the guy 1, 2, 3, the crowd will go crazy. Then a week or two later, it's just like, huh? You almost, it's almost like it never happened.
Right.
Oh, whose fault is that? All right, Dawkins tagged in. Freshman, hot tag. Taking out both Rollins and Murphy. Guy's got a good drop kick.
Yes,
He does, man. He gets up there for a big guy. I'm not sure about that little spinning belly to belly on the ropes, but anyway. It works. They do tag a shitload, these guys, man. The Street Profits.
Hey, it's good tag team wrestling.
I'm fine with it. I'm just noticing it. They tag a lot. Nice move by Ford.
I just saw it. Like I said, we're a little bit of a lag here. That spinning splash.
Yeah.
I actually kind of like that. Like, maybe I don't know if you wanted him to like be an actual like monster, you would have to eliminate that from his repertoire. But for the characters that they have now, it works because it is a little bit silly, but it also looks unique. Like nobody else is doing that. That always gets points for me.
All right. I think it looks weird, but okay.
It kind of does. I mean, I wouldn't argue with it. It looks unconventional for sure. Yeah, I wouldn't argue. I would say that does look weird, but I don't think it's necessarily a bad thing.
No. Oh, Ford was jumping off the ropes. He gets a double kick to the face for it. Dawkins kicks out. I think he's the legal man. I think.
Yeah. And once again, it can't be stated enough the height that fucking Montez Ford gets.
Yeah, man.
Just like the basic shit in the ring, man. Like that, he's a special kind of athlete.
Yeah, he gets some height.
I noticed that because like I've been watching this match, and I've been watching him specifically, and like some of it has to do with the fact that he's just so tall. But it's a combination of how tall he is and the hang time he can get. Like, he's not really doing anything super crazy. He's not doing, like, a lot of, like, turns and variations. He's not doing, like, a 630 or anything. It's mainly just, like, front flips, back flips, that kind of thing. But he gets so much height on the shit because of how tall he is and how high he can get up there. It looks super impressive.
Right. Oh, excuse me, guys. It does. It does, and I mean, but like Anthony, they're just simple things. I mean, look at this. Look at that splash right there. The guy is he just has a leap to him, man, and he uses that fucking rope like a goddamn springboard. Crazy, man.
So crazy.
Some crazy stuff.
Now that was sick.
Yeah.
From Murphy.
Yeah, that looked pretty bad. Or that pretty painful. Got to land on your goddamn knees with that shit. All right. Match continues.
It's been pretty good so far, I would say.
Yeah, there's been some pretty good spots and stuff, keeping the match going.
Yeah. This is one of the benefits, and I still don't understand why this is why it's almost puzzling why they don't see the value in having a roster full of solid tag teams. There's just so many options just to keep the flow of the show going, to keep the crowd engaged. I've never understood why Vince, didn't think too highly of tag teams.
Yeah. I still don't. I still don't, but
it is oddly perplexing, and like even if you think about it, like that even runs into NXT a bit. Like they don't have quite the tag team division that other companies have.
Yeah, exactly. They don't.
The Tower of Doom spot never gets old, does it?
No, it does not. Oh. Seth's
never gets new either.
No, it doesn't. There we go. Everybody's hurt.
I can't complain too much though, because that was on the Indies for a couple years before they brought it in. So I've seen it even longer than they have been using it in WWE. So
Where did
it's
Seth?
kind of fatigue.
Where did Seth go? Oh, he rolled out of the ring.
Oh,
I didn't see him. I'm like, where did Seth? Oh, here we go. Here comes Kevin Owens.
He used his Jesus powers.
Maybe that's what they were doing. Maybe he walked out for a second and was eating popcorn earlier. Well, he's eating popcorn now. Maybe that's his second popcorn.
I would sincerely love that if for some reason they just cut, like they had like a tag team match and they just cut to one of the wrestlers like sitting in the crowd eating popcorn.
Well, that's what he's doing. Sitting ringside, eating popcorn right on the old, looks like that's the Spanish announce table he's on right there.
They kind of got to think about the fact that doesn't necessarily look like a good look for him.
Popcorn to the face. What, the Kevin Owens is eating popcorn?
Yeah.
Why?
And it's a big old bucket of popcorn, too. Big old bag.
Oh, what? It just kind of feeds into that stereotype that Vince looks at him and thinks, yo, you're what a fat piece of shit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
He's going to come out one day and just pelt them with, like, ho-hos.
Popcorn isn't that bad for you. The butter all over it is, but the popcorn itself isn't that bad for you. Oh, Street Profits fucking up Buddy Murphy. Both of them put him against the rail. Dawkins throws him in the ring.
And this is how they protect Rollins and Murphy.
Boom. Dawkins puts him down with a spine buster. Montez Ford splash. 1, 2, and 3. Retaining titles. Good. And Kevin Owens is still eating popcorn. Good match, man.
Yeah,
I think
fantastic
we can all
match.
agree that kettle corn is superior to regular popcorn.
Kettle corn is fucking disgusting, sir.
All right, well, this is divisive.
I hate
Like
kettle corn.
the politics we can find a discord on, but I don't know how I feel about this popcorn disagreement.
I don't like sweet. The only sweet popcorn I like is Cracker Jacks. Otherwise, I don't like sweet in my popcorn. I'm sorry. It's just the way I am. I like buttery, salty popcorn. I guess I'm an odd duck, if you will.
So you don't like caramel popcorn?
No, I do like Cracker Jacks. I like Cracker Jacks, but it's the only. Otherwise, I don't like. I don't know if I see regular looking popcorn. I just prefer. Like I'll eat like cheese pop, like cheddar cheese, white cheddar popcorn and stuff. But
sure,
I just can't do. I don't like sweet popcorn.
Yeah. Well, we're gonna have to get a third party to mediate this one. What are your thoughts on the whole popcorn debacle, Anthony?
For me, believe it or not, I'm actually not opposed to kettle corn because I like the sweet salt dynamic. I don't know. I don't like heavy salt. So sometimes just to eat like a whole thing of regular popcorn butters, I can't do it.
By the way, after the match, KO did walk into the ring, put his popcorn down, and stun Seth Rollins there. Let's not forget to mention that. And dumps most of his popcorn on Buddy Murphy's head. That's a waste of popcorn. That's awful. That was probably a $9 popcorn right there.
Yeah, I wish they would have followed Kevin Owens right past Gorilla, right past Vince eating the popcorn, and Vince just looking at him all disgusted, like, damn, you fat piece of shit.
Damn pig.
That would have been perfect. Because he could just put out the popcorn to offer it to him.
Get that crap out of my face.
Hey, Vince, you want some popcorn, hey? Need a little popcorn?
Vince kind of does strike me as somebody that like only eats beef jerky.
I don't even know how to respond to that. I gotta tell you, I really don't.
But let's be honest though. Could either of you picture Vince eating any type of junk food like at all?
Vince?
I
no.
I can't picture him doing junk food at all.
No. Oh shit! Seth Rollins is so pissed at the popcorn right now. Look at him; he's pissed at the popcorn. fuck did the popcorn do to you, dude? Blame the man holding the popcorn. Here, we can play this little...
I will say I'll give him credit for doing his very best when he had that popcorn thrown on him. Just his attempt itself at being super disgusted that somebody would besmirch his honor with popcorn. I'll give him credit for trying.
Are they doing an FCW video? I'm going to play this real quick, guys.
The best of the best came from FCW.
FCW started. FCW was the beginning.
We have the power to change the industry. We are the future, and the future is now.
Yeah, they're doing a FCW story.
That looks pretty good, I ain't gonna lie.
Could be. I will not be awake long enough, but whatever.
Hey, it's on demand. Watch it when you want.
Oh, I will. I'm actually thinking about going and getting a burr.
So this was the pre-show match for anybody that cared. You had the Viking Raiders against Riders and Hawkin, who were basically playing the heels in this match.
Oh.
Nobody cared.
No. Oh, Zack Ryder getting up there.
And once again, though, like, dude, like, how demoralizing! I swear they keep this guy in the contract just for shits and giggles at this point. It has to be. Like, how demoralizing does it have to be for this guy to just punch a clock every day? I mean, I know it's his dream job, but you know, he got himself over. They buried him. Got himself into incredible shape. They still ignore him. Like, literally, this poor bastard can't catch a break.
He can't. He can't win, man.
He can't. Like,
I feel bad for him. All right, so next up. Oh, go ahead, Smart.
Oh, no, that wasn't me. I wasn't.
Oh, I'm sorry. Anthony, did you have something?
Oh, no. I thought Spark might have had something to add, that's all.
Oh.
No.
All right.
I will say, while we're killing time here, one of the things that I always find funny when I see it in wrestling crowds, because inevitably there's usually always one, is the ICP symbol on one of the signs. Just always makes me laugh. Because you'll see it like late 90s, you'll see it early 2000s, you see it today. It's, for some reason, something about that always makes me laugh. Just like the idea of like the fan and like the face paint just walking through the crowd. Just, excuse me, up, excuse me, sorry, excuse me, up, there's my seat. There we go. All right, sorry, everyone.
So, honestly, you guys want to hear something kind of funny? Not funny, but I want to get your thoughts on it.
Okay.
So, I guess earlier I found myself watching a Cultaholic video. You guys familiar with those guys on YouTube?
I've heard of them.
Mm-hmm.
So they did a video ranking the worst Intercontinental champions all the way to the best. So there's been like 84 champions. Scrunched in the middle of all that was Braun Strowman. Well, he's still relatively early into his IC title run.
Mm-hmm.
So I want to say he might have been he was probably like in the 60s somewhere, 50, 60. They didn't say whether he was good or bad. They just said, to be determined with him, basically.
All right, yeah.
What do you guys think of his title run? Do you think he's going to be one of the more memorable, or just kind of like have like a man title reign? Because he cut a promo earlier where he basically, it wasn't anything over the top special, but you could tell being IC champion means something to him. He said he worked 4.5 years, his first title, so he's proud of it. So I'm not disputing that. But do you think the booking is going to support that?
Well, first we'd have to predict he's going to win this match, which if he doesn't, it's pretty ridiculous. It is a handicap match, though, 3-on-1. Unfortunately, though, I got to tell you, the way they've booked Braun Strowman, I don't have much faith in this company to give him a memorable title run. No, I don't. I just don't have faith in the company to do it. He might want it to be memorable, and he might give it his all, but if the company doesn't give a shit, you know what happens. And I just have no faith in them being able to book Braun Strowman, which is sad because he writes himself. He's a big fucking monster, and you guys have Nakamura out there taking his ass out. But anyway, that's my thought.
Smart.
I would say more than anything, it's kind of the fact that there hasn't been a memorable Intercontinental Championship reign in a very long time is probably the indicator of how it's going to go. But they want to keep him face, obviously, and they don't want him going after Roman for a while. So what else are they going to have for him to do? So for at least a couple of months, I feel like they will put some sort of an emphasis on it.
Right.
So like Bog said, like he's probably going to try hard. He's probably going to try to make it matter. So the effort from him will be there, and I feel like they have nothing else that they can do with him. So they'll try to put effort up on their end. So I'm optimistic for it.
All right, good for you. That's adorable.
Well, okay, for what it's worth, I just wanted to say something other than they never make belts matter and wins don't matter and nothing here matters, because that's kind of the overall vibe.
You know what I mean?
Just a little bit of light.
Yeah, I actually appreciate that, Smart, because I just kind of think it's comical sometimes when I hear, and I hate to make fun of guys, but when you have guys coming out saying, this is my first title, it means a lot to me, and you look at them, you can tell it means a lot to them, and then their title run, they go on to be booked like shit throughout their entire title run, making the whole thing pointless. I almost feel like Vince takes it as a challenge. This title means something to you? Hold my beer.
Yeah, I mean, like, not to be super negative about it, but like, if you had to look back, what would you say was the last like Intercontinental title reign that stuck out to you? It's like, I would have to go as far back as to say like when Cody won it and he brought out the white belt.
Honestly, yeah.
Yeah.
Believe it or not, we're on the same wavelength there. Just because I remember, like I said, I don't necessarily remember any specific match that he had, but I remember like he brought out the old school belt and I popped for it. Because he actually like with the promos, he actually put some emphasis and some pride behind it. Hell, I remember he got people to care about a Big Show match at WrestleMania, because the whole premise was Big Show had never had like a memorable match at WrestleMania. All his performances were shitty. And then he goes on to beat Cody in under like 4 or 5 minutes and wins the IC title. That stretch of time is the last time I remember the IC title being somewhat relevant, someone having some type of meaning behind it, because Cody put some emphasis behind it. When Big Show won the belt, he was excited for it. So I mean, but that's going on like a decade almost.
Yeah, it's been a long time, man. I agree with everything both of you guys just said. So, yeah, it's been a long time. But got a little promo here by Sam. I guess we can catch your tail end of it here.
All that changes, because tonight I go toe to toe with Braun Strowman. Fellas, look, no, don't worry. Yes, this is something I have to do. I am going to look him dead in the eyes, and I am going to go face to face with him, man to man. And look, guys, I'm going to ask you out of respect. Please just hold your posts and stay on the apron. And there's a chance you might end up standing on the apron all night long. Because tonight I am going to make sure that justice is finally served. I am going to make sure that the Intercontinental Championship comes back where it belongs.
So there we go. I guess Sammy's going to take on Braun one-on-one. I don't think it's going to go that way, but we will see. Here we go.
They are definitely teasing some dissension, I think. Because if you looked at that promo, you just, like, Cesaro especially was making a lot of very, I don't know about that kind of faces at him while he was talking.
Yeah, he sees Sammy going for the title by himself.
Yeah. Now, even when they tease dissension, right, and even though Braun is a big dude, do you think that if he does end up winning this match, which I think he will, do you think that it buries the 3 guys that he's in there with? Just because, like, these aren't just 3 schmucks. These are 3, like, capable wrestlers. Guys that they've kind of positioned at different points as being, like, roadblocks and, like, you know, basically competitive type guys. Do you think they lose a little something if they end up losing this match?
No, not really. I don't.
Yeah. Like, we know all 3 of them are good wrestlers, but, like, as a unit, they haven't really done anything that's made them look, like, physically imposing or threatening, honestly.
Nope. Oh, here we go.
They haven't been together super long, and they haven't really had a high-profile feud.
No.
I guess maybe the one with Roman for a little while, but nah.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah, they really haven't had a big feud that I care about at all. So I don't think it matters if they lose this match. I don't think they were that big anyway. Funaki!
Number 1.
Yeah, they made him stop doing that shit pretty fast. He didn't even hold the finger up anymore. The number 1 finger. They don't even let him do that.
Shut their ass. Box. If you let your hair go, think you can pull that look off?
No. No.
Ray Rougeau, old school.
There you go.
He's an all-American boy still after all these years.
Yeah. Damn Frenchie. What'd you say? Mandarin.
Hey, God bless somebody for being happy for this show.
There you go. Look at these two guys. These two Mandarin guys are like, yeah. I think they're happy. They're happy. Look at them. They're smiling.
See, that's how you say Check's got a clear brother in Mandarin. That shit is universal, ain't it? Like, you just like...
Telling you, man. The best line we ever said. Check's got it clear. Brother. All right. Plus, we got Charles Robinson in the ring. Little Nate.
Oh, very cool, by the way. There was a little bit of a mini ROH reunion at a WWE house show in Allentown yesterday.
Huh.
So, Kerry Silkin, the guy who basically saved Ring of Honor from going into bankruptcy, he was backstage. He got pictures with everybody. It was him and KO and Rollins and War Raiders and Sammy. Basically, anybody that was ROH affiliated, he got a picture with.
Wow.
So that was cool to see.
All right. So Sami Zayn is already tagged out of this match. Nakamura's in. Guess that whole one-on-one thing didn't go so quick at all. I expected it to last a little longer than that, but I guess they really can't do a squash match out of this, can they?
I mean, don't get me wrong. I realize that, all three of these guys haven't meant a whole lot in a while, but you still can't just have Braun run through them, because theoretically all three of these guys going forward could be legitimate challenges for a one-on-one.
Well, right now Braun is running through Nakamura pretty quick. Headbutt. Throws him in again.
Do you think they have buyer's remorse on how Nakamura's run has turned out? Because this guy came in with a lot of fanfare and a lot of buzz, and to be reduced to this is kind of sad.
They wouldn't have offered him another contract if they did. Honestly, even and even just to keep him, and I think he signed before the whole AEW thing was. It was when it was a buzz, but am I right on that? When did he sign? Wasn't long ago.
There were some, none of them credible, but it was right around that period where they had just kind of announced that they were going to be a company.
Okay.
Because there was, those, some of the less credible dirt sheets that were report, it's going to be Nakamura, and it's going to be Punk, and it's going to be Rusev, and none of the shit that actually materialized.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, notice WWE ain't mentioning, or AEW is not mentioning CM Punk at all anymore. Notice that?
They shouldn't. I mean, I think that probably was the smartest thing they ever. Once they decided to shut the fuck up about CM Punk and just do their own thing.
Yep.
The shows got better for me.
Because it was making them look like fools every time. Just literally just horrible, horrible fools.
Oh, look at Sammy there.
Look at Sammy in the ring. Flexing.
If this were the 70s and Robert De Niro could take bumps, he'd be Sami Zayn right now. I'm sorry, dude. Like the taxi driver inspired look there, I'm loving it.
I see it. All right, so they are giving a little offense here to these three guys, but they're tagging in and out a lot. Has Cesaro been in the fucking ring yet?
Not yet.
And I can recall, no.
I don't think he has.
And as much as I miss Generico, I gotta say, best decision in hindsight, best decision he ever made was getting the mask off.
Oh yeah. Who knew he had this in him? But
adds a whole nother layer to his character.
Absolutely. Here we go.
I hate to do this, But like, I think he wouldn't even been able to get away with doing that, like in a company as big as WWE, because you would, as soon as one person, that's kind of racist, would have been a big old shitstorm.
Yeah, probably.
You think even as comical as the generical character was?
Well, the whole point was that he was kind of just like a shitty luchador, and like he wasn't, like, he only knew like 3 or 4 Spanish words. Like that was the gimmick, but like I could see that being taken the wrong way, honestly.
Yeah, I'm seeing a lot of tension. If you watch Cesaro here, Cesaro's not happy about any of this.
Cesaro wants to be in there kicking ass, basically.
Yeah, there's definitely going to be some. He's going to be the first one out.
Yep.
All right, Nakamura's got.
Now, is this elimination style? Anybody know?
No. Handicap rules.
Oh.
So, a win is a win is a win. Oh, Nakamura's got him in a rear naked sleeper. Then Braun is actually having to sell for this. But anyway, picks him up, boom, drops him down. He could have done that 3 minutes ago, but anyway. All right, Cesaro back in the ring. And Cesaro's getting his ass kicked by Strowman. Cesaro just came in to get his ass kicked for a minute. Oh, launches him into the corner. Launches him again. And again, Sami Zayn is not even on the apron. Nakamura did tag. I thought he did.
See, that's kind of the only, like, little bit of an umbrage that I have with this. It's like Cesaro's not that much shorter than he is, he being Strowman. And we already know that this motherfucker can basically deadlift a train.
Right.
So it's like, it just doesn't look as good to see him get, like, kind of the small guy offense.
Yeah, you're right. Sammy came up, tried to hit Strowman from behind. Didn't work. Strowman's chasing him. He's going around the ring.
God bless Cesaro for taking that bump for Strowman.
Oh, yeah. Oh, Cesaro. What is Strowman's going under the ring to chase Sami Zayn? Why would a big man do that?
To be honest, I mean, no disrespect to this match, but to Smark's point, I actually would have been more happy with a one-on-one with Strowman and Cesaro. I feel like that would have been a better match right here.
I agree.
Out of the 3 involved, I feel like that would have been the best possible match.
I agree. Strowman thrown into the stairs. Now pretty much all of them are on him. Throws him over.
Kinshasa.
Yep, yes. About to be. There it was. Only a 2 count. Strowman's still in.
That power from Cesaro.
Yup, here comes Cesaro in the ring.
It's the man's man right here. Oh.
No, Cesaro couldn't neutralize. Can he? Nope.
Yeah.
Nope. Strowman picks him up.
This dude deadlifted Khali. He can pick up Strowman.
Yeah, you got a point. Strowman's got him up on his back.
Which that'll forever make me laugh. Anytime you watch Cesaro, just keep it in the back of your mind that low-key refused to job to this guy.
Who, Khali?
No, Cesaro.
Oh.
Because he said they were working an indie show together, and he said that he would basically, because it was Kevin Steen telling the story, that he refused to job to him because he didn't look like it would be like he didn't think that the fans would believe that somebody like him would lose to him. It's like, this motherfucker could pick up a train.
Oh, Loki. Such a great reputation in the business from him.
You talking Loki?
Yeah.
Loki refused to job to Cesaro. He would lose to Steve at the time, but he wouldn't lose to Cesaro. I don't get it.
I don't get that at all. That's totally backwards. I figured he would look at a guy like Steen like, I can't lose to you. Like, look at you, look at me.
Yeah. It just forever tickled me.
Sami Zayn just won the Intercontinental title. Like I said, I have no faith in WWE to give him a run with that title.
God damn it, WWE. You just, I was, Jesus Christ.
Y'all got to listen to me sometimes, man. I'm telling you. I'm just saying. I mean,
Strowman's right. He's going to get it back at Mania, right?
Took all three guys to beat him, and he did lose the title. So there you go. There you go.
I got to give them credit for like unintentionally working as like a fourth member for comedic effect, because we spent like a good 5-10 minutes before the match started talking about the importance of the Intercontinental Belt, and then that happened.
Well, at WWE style. Uh-oh, Sammy's going back in to get him some more brawn. No, don't do it, buddy. Don't do it, Sammy.
So do we want to talk about whether or not Sami Zayn's title run is going to be impressive?
No.
and it's sad because, like, Sammy's a good wrestler. I mean, we're laughing, we're joking about it. It's not like Sammy's not a capable wrestler. He's not like he's not worthy of holding up the standard of what the IC title used to mean. But yeah, after Box pretty much proved himself right. I can't sit up here with a straight face and say, yeah, Sami Zayn, yeah, he's a good wrestler and he's gonna make the type of bullshit. Put it to you like this. Yeah. Put it to you like this. Sammy's reign will be as good as the company allows it to be.
Yeah. I'll be right back, guys. I'm going to get a couple beers.
There you go. He is a little bit more. He kind of fits the image of what the title used to be a little bit better.
And we get a commercial for Stone Cold after a whole 6 months. Coming back to Monday Night Raw. I will say this. This is...
that makes sense.
Yeah, it's true. But one thing I will say, AEW has proven that they have a better sense of how to utilize the legends than WWE does in terms of like overexposure. Especially going into Mania, we're going to see Taker. He's going to be all over the show. Goldberg, and got Austin coming back on Monday. Cena. AEW, they'll have like one of their old timers on there every so often, but they won't feel like a never ending presence on the show.
Right. And they're used to benefit the younger guys, not to like oppress them. It's kind of funny. Like, they basically nowadays, WWE basically looks like, and not necessarily a good one, but an independent company. You get like the people that the internet love or whatever. They're working like the opening matches, mid cards or whatever, and then you have like some of the younger talent come out and they end up losing a match to the guy that was famous like 20 years ago that's there because they wanted to make money off the meet and greets. Like, that's kind of how their company's running right now. It's pretty interesting.
Yeah. And it's like, look, I don't even have an issue with Austin because we don't even see him that often anymore on the shows, but I'm like, it's going to be a promo and maybe a stunner, and that's about it. He's not bumping for nobody. He's not selling, you know what I mean?
Medically can.
And if that's the case, you kind of like realize like, maybe we should do we utilize him as much anymore?
I don't know if it's their call or if it's his call, but he has been used very sparingly in terms of like actual on camera type situations. They use it like to do the interviews and the podcast or whatever, but like actually being involved in any type of angles, storylines, promos, what have you, he's been very scarce.
So, Smart, they're running down some matches for Mania here. Anything catching your eye, or do you feel like this Mania is going to be like one of those? It might sneak up on you as a classic, but maybe not. But right now, it's not really showing itself as being one.
I mean, I'm looking at it right now. I'm seeing what you're talking about. Nothing super sticks out. Like some of obviously the Goldberg Roman match, that's not going to be anything special. That might be funny. Cena Wyatt, that might be all right. Like, I mean, there's nothing there's nothing that I'm like super excited to see, but there's also nothing that I'm like dreading. So that's kind of, at this point, that's the best situation you can be in.
And I do think it's kind of funny with the whole Cena and Wyatt match that they basically fell ass backwards into logic, because on SmackDown they had Wyatt basically cut a promos. It's basically saying that until he beats Cena, until he avenges the loss from WrestleMania 6 years ago, he can't move on with his career. Even though it's totally like, I don't know, I had to roll my eyes a little bit, because here was a guy who was just a champion a week before this, and he made no references to like even attempting to get the title back. It was just like, yeah, I was a champion, but you know, it's more important for me to get this win back from 6 years ago.
And you know, like, everyone, like, I always see everybody saying just almost as like a consolation prize, like, yeah, but at least he'll fight Cena and he'll end up beating Cena. I wouldn't be so sure that he ends up winning that match. I really wouldn't.
I would actually say he does win that match.
Who, Cena?
No.
Oh.
No. Dude, if Fiend loses that match, just...
I mean, I wouldn't be so sure, though. That's all I'm saying, is like, because I'm not going to officially like predict that. Not that official predictions matter or anything either way, but they need somebody that they can keep bringing along that they know is going to get them money and get them views. And if I can honestly see them just having him win again, so that next year or 2 years, 3 years down the road, when they trot him back out, that it matters again, or it still matters.
Yeah. Because come to think of it, Spark, you actually make a good point there. Because in terms of legends that can still go, that they still have access to, Cena's the baby of the bunch at this point.
Wow, that's
Cena's the baby. I mean, I know it's a running joke with Taker, but he can't. I mean, just physically, just Father Time, Mother Nature's catching up to him with each passing year. So it might not even be his choice or the company's choice when he retires at this point. Triple H, this might be the first WrestleMania where he doesn't have a match.
Yeah.
Because I feel like if he was going to do something, they would have started building to it by now.
Oh, sir. There's plenty of time left. Don't you worry.
28 days, sir. You really think they would just fucking... You think Triple H with his ego would accept a copy and paste feud? Just a thrown together match 2-3 weeks before the show?
Yup, absolutely, I do.
Absolutely. Storyline? You think he would?
Uh-huh.
I feel like now that you said that there's no way it's going to happen, like, he's going to be the one that opens up Raw tomorrow.
But who? Like, who? I don't even see any ready-made opponents for him at this point. The only match I honestly would want to see Triple H have at this point at Mania, and it's just for like nostalgia purposes, is Rock. Because I feel like that'd be a perfect bookend for both guys.
I don't know if it's this year, but I could definitely see him working a program with like one of the NXT guys, where it's like, let's see how ready you actually are.
Triple H and Regal. I'd actually like to see that. Honestly, I would. Honestly, I really would. I would love to see that match right there. I'd just like to see Regal back in the ring. I love Regal. I was always a fan of Regal.
I feel like they would have had to have done that before at some point.
Yeah, they did, but it was more of a squash because Triple H was still in, I guess, quote unquote, his prime years.
Yeah,
and Regal was like pretty far down the card, so
very not pretty. He was very far down.
I feel like their paths intersected when they were doing the whole Triple H was an evolution, and they had the whole Regal Tajiri thing or Regal Eugene, one of those.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it might have been. That might be the time I'm thinking about, because I vaguely remember a deal where he just beat the shit out of Regal. There was a lot of blood involved.
Oh, here we go, guys.
Yeah.
Go ahead, real quick.
Oh no, I was gonna say because I remember it was like he had the sledgehammer, and then Regal was saying that he wasn't afraid of him because he had the knuckles. So yeah, this definitely happened at some point. But anyways.
So Asuka's apparently got cleared. She got the hand right, the left hand wrapped up. So apparently she's good to go.
Good to go. Looks like it. Definitely. We got Asuka coming out first here. with Kairi Sane. Kairi Sane is looks like she's going back. So,
That's a dumb thing to have a conspiracy theory about, but I honestly think they just saw that they have a future pay-per-view match in front of them. They just decided to not have the Asuka Baszler match. I don't think she was actually injured. I could be wrong. Or as injured as they implied.
I don't think so either. I totally agree with you there. Now, here we go. This is the beginning right here. The start of the beginning of the Women's Elimination Chamber here on National Women's Day.
Now, the question is, will this be the third straight pay-per-view involving the women that either underwhelms or shits the bed? Pick your poison, gentlemen.
I don't think so, man. I got faith in these women in this match, dude. I really do. All of them. Asuka ain't afraid to get fucking hurt. Baszler's not afraid to get hurt. Who else we got in this thing?
Sarah Logan.
Sarah
Ruby
Logan,
Riott.
who she has nothing to lose to get hurt in this match. Nothing.
You guys, I got to mention this since we're talking about it now with the women. So, Ruby Riott cut a promo on the pre-show early that I caught.
Mm-hmm.
And it was hilarious. As a matter of fact, I'm going to have it ready for Wednesday. I wish I had it ready now. But she basically said something along the lines of, I'm tired of being treated like an afterthought. I was in the Elimination Chamber last year, and everybody that was on this panel didn't even bring my name up. Did not even mention my name. I guess because you guys might have forgot I was in the match or whatever. You didn't even mention my name. But this year, you will remember me.
No, I'm laughing at the sign.
I was dying.
No, I'm laughing at the sign that said Hogan posed too long at WrestleMania 4. That's what I was laughing at.
I just saw that.
I'm sorry, Anthony.
Then I have to rewind that shit. What did it say?
It said Hogan posed too long at WM4. That's what it said. Sarah Logan coming out. I don't know, guys.
Shit.
So,
and the ability to space the letters properly. On such a long and rambling, and I gotta give him credit.
Just a completely, I don't know. And by the way, guys, Sarah Logan, come on, would you?
Sure.
Yeah, I would too. Look at her, no makeup, dude. No eye makeup, just a little, black streak across her face.
Yeah.
But no eye makeup.
Woman.
I got more. I think she looks better. The fact that she's not all made up than most of these girls that are all caked on makeup. You saw that picture today, right, of all of them without makeup?
Yeah, Bianca.
Yeah, dude, she looked better.
Bianca Belair and Io Shirai.
Bianca looked a hell of a lot better without her hair tied back and no makeup. She looked a hell of a lot better, dude. She looked amazing, dude. I mean, I think she's hot without it. Like I've told you before, that girl is absolutely... Bianca Belair is gorgeous. I've said that before. But she looked better with her hair out and just looking... She looked good with no makeup on, man.
Oh, natural. Beautiful thing.
Absolutely.
So, clearly, the only way to book this match is to have Baszler start it off and just run through everybody, right?
No. They got to give a couple of these girls some offense. She can't run through everybody, but obviously she is going to start it off. I don't think she's coming down. We got one more. We got Liv Morgan here, like her gear, not showing little Edward Scissorhandish, but it's okay. Got one more girl to come down, and then we're going to start with the last two. So we got Shayna coming down now. I guess Shayna's in a pod.
Huh.
She may be last out. I wouldn't put her last out. I'd put her next to last.
I mean, yeah, it is better to do it this way. I guess to have her start first, and then you have one or two people eat a pin real quick before you start having actual competitive stuff going on. So that's better this way.
Yeah, and look, she's still a rookie. I don't think you want her out there the whole match. You might want to keep her. Who knows if she's got the stamina to do a long ass match like that? Has she had any long ass matches like that in NXT that I've missed or something? I don't remember her being a long match. I mean, she's not like Kenny Omega, So.
Yeah, I mean, some of it seems like some of the title defenses that she had ran 15, 20, but I can't say that officially.
Yeah, I mean, look, it's going to be 9. I mean, look, you know this ain't getting over till at least 45 after, or a little longer. You don't want her out there for 40 minutes out there. You know, I wouldn't. I think this is smarter to do it this way.
Although, I mean, by that logic, if you're going with people who seem best equipped to work super long matches, I would probably put Asuka out there first.
I agree. I guess we'll see. So now it's going to come down to Natalya is going to be next out, and then
Ruby Riott.
Ruby Riott. So they're going to be the two starting. Here comes Ruby. Like the new tattoos. Like the new tattoos. Looks even freakier now. We got all the Riot Squad in this match. Former Riot Squad.
Look at that one guy clapping. He clearly is happy to be there.
He's looking at Ruby's ass. Look at him.
I mean, hey, it's a nice looking ass. I can't say I blame him.
It's not that bad. It ain't that bad. I like Ruby. She's good. She's a good wrestler too, man. She's over there yelling at Sarah Logan. And I like the new color she's using, that neon green with the black, got her hair with the neon green in her hair. Liv Morgan scares Ruby Riott. Oh, shit. Here comes Natalya.
Let's see how this goes.
Dude, I like Natalya, but look at the crowd, dude. They're sitting on their fucking hands.
For everybody that came out, bro, like I said, I don't know.
I'm sorry. I love Natalya. I think she's great, but look at the crowd, bro. Look at them. They're like, yeah.
I mean, like the past 2 or 3 years, her gimmick has basically been that she's everybody's friend.
I know, man. Listen. I mean, look at those things. Look at her, dude. Just look at her. Look at her. I don't know. And she's great in the ring. She's a little crazy cat lady-ish, but that's their fault for putting all that shit out there on Total Divas, not hers.
No, she did a good job of that on her Twitter.
Well, yeah,
I like Natty.
Let her live on Twitter, but you don't have to sit there and literally, make it front and center on that show and then make fun of her for it.
Yeah, I'd imagine there's a lot of people who watch this that are crazy cat people too, though.
I'm sure. And meanwhile, fucking Jesus Christ, her husband's got to be gay.
And hey, we love you all. Download the show, share, like, subscribe.
Yeah,
that's right.
Oh yeah, there you go.
Yeah. We love cats and we love animals. But yeah, man. I don't know, man. I feel like this match is going to suffer because everybody's just going to be waiting for Shayna to come in, kill people, win the match. Because there's nobody else in the match that's going to be believable as the winner of this match. The story they've been telling for like months, weeks at this point. The feud has been Shayna Baszler and Becky.
Yeah,
with everybody else in this match at the afterthought.
I think Asuka winning this could be credible, though.
But we've already seen that match, though.
I know we have. But we've already seen every match. But
and we'll see it 8 more times.
Exactly. Does she have a that is the Rancid symbol on the back of her. It says Rancid right there. I saw Rancid at a Lollapalooza.
It's such a dumb thing to nitpick about, but like her head just looks smaller than like most people's.
Ruby's?
Yeah. Like, that's not at all a deal breaker by any means, but it just looks like her head is just small.
I gotta say, the hairstyle doesn't really fit her, to be honest with you. I don't know why.
It might have been a little bit shorter like she used to have it, but that's neither here nor there.
No, I'm good with the shave stuff. It's just the tight braids makes her face look a little weird. Not that I know she's a little birdie looking, but, and again, wouldn't be a deal breaker for me with her either. You get that, you actually end up bringing that home. You are in for a hell of a freaky night.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, you may wake up the next morning regretting your decision, but you'll have great stories to tell.
So, Bob, between the two, Who do you think will provide the freakier evening, given what we know about them? Ruby Riott or Shayna Baszler?
Well, Shayna would fight you to not get your penis. So I would have to say, if I'm gonna fight someone, it's gonna be Ruby. That's all I'm saying. Is Ruby's nose bleeding? Is that what I just saw? By the way, that was a hell of a bomb she just did off the rope, man, right on top of Natty. Surprised she didn't pop an implant with that one. But I can't tell if Ruby's nose is bleeding. I thought it was, but I guess not. I haven't seen the ref glove up yet. Yeah, these two are going at it. Good start to the match. These two aren't holding back anything because they're first.
I wonder if they're like they've experimented before with like 3D cameras and stuff. I wonder if they're like filming this in 3D too. There's been a lot of spots where they've like had their face like right in front of the camera.
They do that VR stuff, so I wouldn't doubt it.
Yeah, that's what I meant to say actually. Instead of 3D, just for some reason the verbiage escaped me.
No, I mean basically the same thing. But yeah, you're right. Wow, I'd love to watch this in VR. Especially when Liv comes out. Be great. But I mean, I don't know. I don't know if that's a VR camera or a regular camera they got. I mean, they have two camera guys down there, if you see.
Yeah.
Or no, I'm sorry. One's a video, one's a clicky camera. So, all right, we got 8 seconds here. Oh, Ruby put against the chains. All right, who's coming out first, guys?
I'm gonna go.
I'm going
Baszler.
Logan. Oh, I was gonna go. I'm gonna go Liv Morgan right now. Liv Morgan.
I'll go Logan.
Asuka. No, Sarah Logan. There you go, guys. Oh, puts Natty down with double knees. Right into the friggin' pod. Oh, Natty's getting fucked up by Sarah Logan.
This is
Looks like
gonna
your
be.
head might hit that post a little too.
And Ruby's looking at her like, I'm fucking out of here.
This might be her night to shine.
Up on top of the pod, Ruby is.
I kind of like the contrast of her like having the look like she's like super tough and hardcore, but then still being a chicken shit heel.
Yeah. Yeah, I like it. I do like it. Oh, they're a Logan and Ruby on top of the pod. Oh shit, Ruby. Man, if that plexi right there breaks, oh, that's all I'm saying, man. That's a bad fall if that plexi behind them breaks.
Yeah, honestly, I don't see the women taking any type of big bumps in this match.
I don't know, man. We'll see. Natty ain't afraid to take a bump right on the side of the apron part.
Yeah, I know they got it padded now, but Ruby, she took a couple bumps on the graded part of the chamber. That got me like, because she's not a big woman to be absorbing that type of abuse.
No, she's tiny, and here's Sarah Logan still perched on top of the top of Liv's pod. So here we go. Let's see. I want to see that with Natty again. Oh, Natty bounced off that shit, dude. And you're right. She did. And Smart caught that. She did hit her mouth on that post a little bit.
Yeah, you could tell. Yeah, that's not selling. Some shit in her mouth hurt right now.
No, that was that. Good eye, Smart.
Thank you.
Oh, Sarah Logan jumped off that cage and really another hit to Natty's mouth.
Luckily, she's married to TJ, so her mouth hurting won't affect his night.
No. Might affect his somehow. I don't know.
Big E might be disappointed. God damn, bitch. I was playing planes.
Big E will take care of it. Can you bring your assistant too? All right. Yeah, Big E.
So is Big E like an unofficial heart at this point?
Big E's the man. Let's just put it that way. I love that guy. I like that guy. All right, so we still got these three. We should only have a few seconds more before someone comes in the ring. Oh, there we go. 10 seconds pops up right there. I figured that.
So let's see.
Asuka.
Next one I'm gonna say it's gonna be Liv.
I was going Asuka.
Yeah, go Oscar.
Yeah. There's a broken light on top of that Asuka's pod, by the way, if you haven't noticed. Shayna.
Shit.
None of us guessed Shayna, but here she goes. Yeah, there is a broken light.
Temporarily forgotten that she was in the match.
All right, here we go. Shayna's going to run through him right now, which she should, but I don't think she should eliminate anyone right now. Not yet. Too early for an elimination in this match. Singles, too early.
She's throwing somebody through a pod.
Sarah Logan just tapped out and went out. One down.
It's a shame. I was liking her in this match.
Looks like they're taking out all the fucking dead weight in this match. Ruby Riot's about to get fucked up.
That was a nice sell there.
Yep. Riot's tapping out. And passing out.
Yeah.
Oh, Natty's still in, though. Where's Natty? Natty's fucked up on the side still.
Yeah, she's hurt.
But Shayna's going to pick her up anyway.
Make this quick.
Yeah. Opening the pod.
Maybe she asked her, "Hey, are you okay, girl?"
What is Shayna doing? Shayna opened the pod. She's picking up Natty. She's throwing her in the pod. Is she going to throw Natty out of the pod? I don't know what she's doing. Just beating Natty up in the pod. There we go. Okay, that's over. Is she going to shut the pod now? Oh, she's using the door as a weapon, sliding it. Oh, right in between the boobs.
Not that they won't do this because they still have the opportunity to, but I think it would just seems like they missed an opportunity to have her just like as soon as one of the pods opens, just walk in there and just immediately beat the shit out of whoever was supposed to come out next.
Natty taps, dude. They're treating this girl like a female Brock Lesnar, man.
Good.
Not bad. I mean, I'm not saying it's a bad thing at all. By the way, she does have the background and the history. It's definitely worth it. But I'm just saying we saw this story just a little while ago at the Rumble. So, but I guess they can retell it with her.
Yeah.
Wouldn't mind after this match is over, seeing Rousey come down and get in her face is all I'm saying right now. But, all right. So we still got, I'm sorry. Go ahead, Anthony. I didn't mean to cut you off, buddy.
Oh, no. I'm just trying to figure out. And I was just, did you guys catch that look on Liv Morgan's face in the pod? I didn't know whether she was praying or like pumping herself up. But that was kind of funny.
Probably praying. I think she's out next, by the way. Shayna and Asuka would be a nice little thing to see for a last couple, just 1-on-1. I'd like that.
That's actually money face off, really.
Uh-huh.
Out of everybody that was in this match.
Yep.
But it's WWE. So that they'll make her tap her out in like 10 seconds.
Yeah, because Asuka, look at Asuka. I ain't scared. By the way,
easy peasy.
You know what? We're all sitting here talking about hot ones, and we haven't mentioned Asuka. Asuka's had some hotness to her too.
Mm-hmm.
Even with the makeup, I would.
Oh yeah,
green. Yeah.
Asuka, you can't tell me Asuka's on a good time.
Green makeup and all, absolutely. Easy peasy. Yes.
I'm hoping she is.
Super dorky, but I actually watched the YouTube channel. She seems like she's a fun person to hang out with. She's definitely fucking bizarre. And, like, not even in the sense that she's just trying to provide good content, but you can just tell that she's just a little bit weird. And not in a bad way, definitely in a good way.
Yeah. All right, we should be down to only a few seconds left here. I don't know how long. We should be very close to another person entering. Liv Morgan ready to go. Asuka ready to go. Baszler undoes her hair. She's ready to kick some ass.
Clearly.
Absolutely. This is great. She's fucking like stalking both these two girls, waiting for one of them to come out like a fucking predator. Not that kind of predator. Well, I don't know. Anyway. I don't know what I'm saying. All right.
And one of us could have like helped dig you out of that hole, but I just kind of,
No, you guys
pull a long chair and watch you dig.
Yeah, you guys usually do. All right, 5, 4, 3, I know, Trust me, I've caught it by now. You guys are like, yeah, just let him dig it. Let him do it. Yeah, see the broken light on Asuka's on the left side there, Asuka's cage?
Yeah.
It won't change.
Oh.
Live.
Oh, I'm about to say.
No, this is the money. Yeah, that broken light got you all fucked up, didn't it, Anthony?
I'm sorry. No disrespect to Liv, but she couldn't have been like the last one for the big pop. Fuck that.
You think Shayna likes this position here? The power bomb by Liv. Oh, stay here.
She like, this is what I'm doing after the show. Watch.
Ragdolling this bitch. I mean, Liv.
Wait till I get you. Look, that was like. Wait till I get you back to the hotel. Wait till I get you back to the room.
Oh man.
I'm just saying. And it's not like Liv is in a position to say no. I'm just saying, like.
I mean, it's like. It's like, do you watch that? Do you not watch it? It's like, I don't know. I mean. It's,
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Videos where like a frog or something ends up finding its way into an animal enclosure and it just gets fucking destroyed like a chimpanzee.
Man, did you guys catch Asuka's jacket?
No, I didn't. No, I didn't notice. What was? Tell us.
She basically had everybody she's run through. She has them on the right side of her arm. Shows Charlotte. She has Charlotte's logo on there. Sasha's, Bailey's. Everybody she's run through. Almost like a little hit list.
I don't know about you guys, but I'm a little surprised they're letting Liv get not offense, but they're giving her time to stay in the ring with Shayna here. So
they're just stalling because I guess they realize that they have to have her doing something until the timer counts down.
Yeah, and she is beating the ragdolling Liv Morgan, which is the only believable thing. I hate to tell you. I could see Liv Morgan getting a couple lucky shots in here and there, but this is the way it should be. She should be damn near ragdolling this girl. Oh, she's tapping out right now. Hold on. Oh, she's not letting her tap out. She's holding her arm. Liv is holding her wrists, which she should be. Just tap out though. Jesus Christ! Scream! I quit.
Yeah, you get verbal.
She's out. She's out.
You see, Bob. See, y'all, I'm trying to say, this is the only way this match could have went.
I agree.
The only way. I mean, it's not the most exciting of options, but literally it's the only option they really had. Sometimes the most obvious is the best way to go.
Asuka's the only believable one to be able to do anything to this girl. I hate to tell you, but I mean, we said this, 2 pods ago. But yeah, Shayna just ragdolled the shit out of Liv Morgan.
I know she was holding her head, but that shit still had to hurt.
Oh, yeah. All right, so, I mean, it's got to end soon. Here we go.
Yeah, but at this point, they really kind of it would probably won't make a difference to the crowd because I feel like they're just ready to go home. But they got to get these.
Wow, dude.
They got to get these women at least 5-6 minutes of action.
Yeah, but I mean, it hasn't been a bad match. I've actually enjoyed the way it's. I mean, we're not shitting on anything, have we? Have we shit on anything?
Not really.
No, it's actually this is the way it should be going. This is the exact way this match should be. Go ahead, Smart, please.
They hurry up and they got it kind of everything that you would expect to see in before Baszler got out there. She had a couple of dives a couple of dives off the cell, and a couple of people got thrown into the cell, into the ring post, that kind of thing. So you kind of got your standard fare before all hell broke loose.
Right. Here we go. We should probably have another, I'd say, 20 seconds. I wish they would just show the clock the whole time. I really wish they would. I know the crowd can see it, but I wish they would show the clock the whole fucking time. It would just make it easier on everybody. Like me. All right, why does it feel like it's been 10 minutes?
It really has.
It really does.
I mean, they're doing their best to try to build anticipation, but there's only so much you can do.
Very true. All right, here we go. 10 seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Here we go, Asuka. All right. I'm looking forward to this. I think this should be good. They can't get the other half open. There we go. They got it. And Asuka's coming in ready to go. I hope that wasn't just a bunch of hype for absolutely nothing. Please don't do this.
You never know.
I don't think they will. I think Asuka's going to get some offense. I think this is going to be they've got to give him, like Anthony just said, they've got to give him 5 or 10 minutes here.
Yeah, I mean, I certainly hope so. I'd much rather see them get it on for 5-10 minutes.
Yeah, here we go. Asuka's already taking some offense, getting Shayna down. So here we go. This is going to be we should have a nice match here. Asuka kicking the shit out of Shayna.
Yeah. I want to see shades of that match he had with Natty a couple weeks ago. You shooting on me, bitch?
That was something else. I think that's the first time in recent memory that I actually rewound a match to watch certain parts of it. So it's like, oh shit, is this really happening?
Oh shit! All right, Shayna gets her up. Asuka slides back. Oh, kick to the face of Shayna.
She laying that shit in too.
I don't think Shayna minds. She'd prefer it, to be honest with you.
Shit.
Asuka lock.
Shit, this should be the WrestleMania match here.
You got that right. Asuka lock again. Locked in this time. Shayna trying to roll outside the ring because it won't count. All right. Glad we got a little back and forth going on here, not just a fucking killing. Well, but now there's a killing going on. I mean, I spoke too soon. All right, Asuka's getting back up, going right after Shayna.
Oh, damn! Look at the pressure on the titty there. It's like she's trying to push that shit out.
Godspeed. Good luck.
Did y'all notice that though?
Think they were you're supposed to be concentrating on the arm, Anthony. The arm was bent over the rope.
Yeah. Well, they failed.
Well,
might have to concentrate with my arm a little harder.
I'm not saying I didn't just notice the arm while I was looking, but I'm just saying I caught it out of my peripheral vision a little bit. But you know, just saying.
I'm sorry. I was getting flashbacks to the Rumble we reviewed a couple months ago.
She's still looking good. Let's not lie here.
No, for sure.
Oh,
right.
Oh, yes, she is.
Oh, Shayna's taking her out. Yeah, this is not going to last that long. Baszler's got it locked in. Oh, shit.
Night.
No, Asuka ain't tapping. She ain't going to tap. She ain't tapping, and she ain't. Nope. She's
tremendous
out.
camera work there, by the way.
Yes, very good. All right, that match is over. There's got to be something else here. We can't be ending. No.
Hey, let's see, what time is it now?
38 after. There's still something going to happen. All right. I think we all knew that was going to be the ending. I believe we called that way before, so it was the only way it was going to go. So now we got another match here.
Yeah, the next 20 minutes is going to be a Becky promo.
Oh.
You haven't beaten me.
You'll
never take the Lucky Charms alive.
Wasn't supposed to be here anyway. Now I'm here. Look where I got. You can have my money. You can have my, you can take it. Take it all. Look at my glasses. Look at my fur coat. Yeah.
I've cut the same promo for the last year, and I don't understand why people are turning on me.
Please love me. I'm desperate now. Oh, sorry.
So let me ask you guys: are you surprised that Becky held the belt for a year?
No.
Honestly, didn't know it was a year, so I guess we'll say yes.
It's not quite, but it's coming up on a year next month.
I feel like it's kind of a timeless wasteland. This company as a whole.
Oh shit! That was funny. Anthony just no-sold the our completely stereotypical Irish accents there.
No, you know what it was? I just figured you guys nailed it. I really couldn't add anything, and sometimes when you can't add something to a discussion, you kind of blow past it. Yeah.
All right. She points at the sign. Something's happening. What's happening?
Nope.
Nope. Trademark's up. That's it.
Well, that was anticlimactic.
That's it. That
I told you.
that
They went 10 minutes longer than I thought they would, but
that's it.
is
Okay.
it in?
All right.
Yeah.
That is it. The pay-per-view is done. All right. So
We're all 3 hours closer to death. Thank you for joining us.
wow, man.
Yeah.
Come on now.
No, it wasn't bad. It was just kind of like I heard you guys say earlier. Like, what was the point?
It is kind of a whatever pay-per-view. It is. And it has been for a long time, unfortunately. But I didn't think it was a bad pay-per-view, really. Like I said, we did miss the first. We kind of came in on the first. We missed the first three matches, pre-show match and the first two matches. I'll go back and watch those, but I don't know. Best match on the card for me, I would have to say, was probably. Oh fuck! This is hard, dude. I guess the men's elimination chamber. I guess.
Honestly, for me, it's a tie. For me, it's between the men's tag team elimination chamber match and Gulak and Bryan. The crowd, the terrible crowd response notwithstanding for that one.
All right. Smart.
I'll go with the Raw tag team match. I haven't seen the Gulak match. I will go back and see that. I am curious about the Andrade match. I haven't seen that yet either. But from what I did see, and I did see the Elimination Chamber match at the beginning, I would go with the title match.
Oh, with the Street Profits and Rollins and Murphy?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, it was nothing. I'm not like at all going to say it's like, oh, match of the year or anything. But from what I saw tonight, it was just as good, if not better, than anything else.
Yeah, and Christopher Kane is agreeing with Anthony over there. That Daniel Bryan and Gulak match, he said, was best on the card. So I don't know. Like I said, I'll go back and watch those, I guess. But yeah, I mean, not a bad pay-per-view. I don't think. Let's just run through what we just kind of saw here. We saw wrong button. We saw. We got the men's match there. We got the Aleister Black AJ Styles, which was not a bad match at all. Not a bad match. The Street Profits. Listen, was it a knockout of the park pay-per-view? No. But was it a shitty throwaway pay-per-view? I don't think so. I think it falls right in the middle there. Decent pay-per-view.
Yeah, it wasn't a bad show, but it just felt like one of those, like I said earlier, it just felt like very unnecessary in the grand scheme of things.
Yeah. So, I don't know, man. Smart, you got anything else there?
It was like pretty much just kind of reiterate. It was consistent. Like nothing was bad, but at the same time, nothing was like, oh, holy shit, I can't wait till WrestleMania now. Like, I felt like it would have been just as good momentum-wise. It just didn't happen.
Yeah, like I said, I mean, you really could just cut this pay-per-view out and just say, fuck it. No reason for it. Do a special Raw in the meantime. I'd be fine with that.
Yeah, and honestly, Smart had brought up a good point earlier about the timing of the Elimination Chamber pay-per-view, maybe making it later in the year. Honestly, I feel like Elimination Chamber will be better served in the summer months when they kind of traditionally business dips because, people are doing other shit instead of sitting at home watching TV. If you wanted to boost up like a May pay-per-view, a June pay-per-view, that's where you should put the Elimination Chamber. That'd be like a nice little boost for a summer pay-per-view that typically wouldn't get that type of boost from people.
Yeah, I could see that being a little better for them. But, yeah, man, not just like I said, it wasn't a amazing pay-per-view, but didn't really find anything wrong with it. It was enjoyable. I'll put it that way. It was enjoyable.
Sure.
I guess we could go with that. But I don't know, man. Go ahead.
I would go like B minus. I think really the only real problem, I think it's not even their fault, was just last week we saw the AEW one. And just by comparison, just a whole lot different, a whole lot better.
Yeah, Antox was not happy with that main event. Azul not happy with that main event. Do these live shows just taint us because we're actually just happy to be watching together instead of by ourselves?
Look, the main event
way more tolerable, I would say.
I guess maybe it does, but I mean, listen, I think that main event, the way, how else was it supposed to go? Was Liv supposed to go out there and get 6 minutes of time to beat the shit out of fucking Shayna Baszler? No.
I'm sorry. The story they're trying to tell, they're trying to basically make Becky and Shayna like a modern day fucking Hogan Andre with tits. The irresistible force versus the immovable object. Obviously, it's not on that grander scale, but that's the vibe they're going for. And you can't have Shayna going in there selling for 6-7 minutes for Liv Morgan. It's just not believable. You can't have Riot in there getting an offense on Shayna Baszler if you want to be a killer. So, I mean, like I said, was it the most exciting main event? No. But it played out the way it needed to play out for the sake of the story they're trying to tell going into Mania.
And like I said, they're making her a female Brock Lesnar. There's nothing you can do about that. Really, there isn't. I mean, dude, like I said, we just saw this same storyline at Royal Rumble. This was just on a smaller scale. I don't know. Except she didn't get, except she won. Brock didn't. That was the only difference right there. But I don't know, man. I like I said, maybe this taints us. The fact that we're sitting here watching together instead of just sitting there alone going, this is over yet.
Yeah, I think at some point, I kind of thought about it when I was giving my review about AEW, so I gave it like a 9.5 because there was no swerves or super big debuts or eventful things that happened outside of what we thought was going to happen. I think that we've just gotten so conditioned to expecting that there's going to be some kind of a swerve or happening that when it doesn't happen and everything just kind of stays the course and they stay committed to the story that they're trying to tell, that we almost view that as a detriment. And I mean, you could it all depends on how you feel about the stories it is that they're telling. If they stay consistent to their story, and you don't like it, then you're not going to enjoy the pay-per-view. So it might be something like that there just wasn't any, because I thought for sure that they were going to do something that was going to shake things up a little bit. I don't know what that something was, but I thought it was coming, and I don't think it really did happen.
Yeah. And I see Azul's point. Azul 504 in the chat says the story is between Liv, Ruby, and Sarah, and they never had interaction. The order should have been different. Look, I get that, we want, I'm not sure who is clamoring for this whole Riot Squad feud.
They were together for a cup of coffee. What difference would it have made if the order was different?
I don't need to see those three go at it. I mean, it's just not worth it to me. Let those three go about their fucking day and do some other shit, but I don't know, man. And Antox has something for you there, Anthony. He says, Anthony, I get it. I know that's the storyline they're telling, but the second came in, you might as well have played.
Shayna. I know what you're saying.
I see the second Shayna came in. You might as well play the theme from Curb Your Enthusiasm. That was good. I like that one.
And then plus, I can kind of see the point of and I think that's what should have happened, but she did come through and she basically just fucking wrecked almost the entire women's roster, which, I feel like that's fine, but I could see how other people would be like, well, no, nobody looks credible, and
I guess it's time to bring back Nia Jax.
Oh, Jesus Christ, no.
She's been taking pictures like she's ready to come back or something.
I feel like when she comes back,
what, Anthony?
I feel like when she comes back, Nyla Rose's approval rating is going to go through the roof.
Oh, Jesus. I don't even know what to say about that one. Anthony, you were saying something. What was it?
Oh, about Nia Jax? Yeah, the pictures he was taking, yeah, she's getting ready for something. She's getting ready for her post-WWE career as a cam model.
Oh, okay. She's getting ready to put posts on Tinder, but that's up to her, man. She just, do what you want to do. I don't care. I got nothing about that. Just saying.
Well, no, I know exactly what her profile would look like too, because the first word would be feminist, and the last sentence would be no short guys.
Wow. Thank you, Antox, for the factoid. So 25 Elimination Chamber matches, and Shayna is the first one to run the gauntlet. Like, in terms of, like, basically she eliminated everybody.
Well, I can't, how else was that match supposed to go? Really? I don't see any other way that match could have gone. I really don't.
So I guess we should prepare ourselves for Becky Part 2 in terms of like another year at least of the unbeatable face of the women's division, Shayna Baszler. But at least I feel like this. At least the person in the role now, if you had to have an unbeatable cyborg, at least the person playing that role fits it better. Because I like Becky, but trying to push her as like female Stone Cold the last 6 months, kind of got to be a little grating.
Yeah,
just because Becky's not really about that life. I mean, I'm not saying she's not a tough woman, but she's not about that life in terms of she can just get in the ring with anybody and beat the fuck out of them. Like, you know what I mean?
I just hope that they have like a contingency plan on. That's probably not the right word. I hope that they have sort of an idea of what to do with her after she does end up losing, because like we saw it with Asuka where she had that long winning streak and then she lost and then she basically just became another person and she's just now getting her momentum back. But their idea with after Shayna lost in NXT was basically just to bring her up and get her on Raw. So it's like, well, what are you going to do with her after she loses? That's probably going to be a very far and long way away from actually happening. But I feel like if you actually have if you start trying to put an idea in place now, it's better than having her lose and then she just becomes another person.
Or she could just go back to what she was doing before she got hot, which is just kind of like another chick on a roster. I mean, remember, Becky was like going on a roster for like a good 3 years before she actually got all of this momentum behind her.
Oh, no, I'm talking about Shayna, like what happens after Shayna loses.
Oh, you think she's going to lose?
Not immediately, but I'm saying, what I was saying was they're going to have her win a lot of matches, but then at some point, inevitably, she's going to lose. And I hope that they have a plan in place for how they rebound after she loses. Because I see them putting her on a long winning streak. Mm-hmm. But like they put Asuka on that long winning streak and then she lost and she became another person. Like I said, she just now got her momentum back. So I hope they have like some sort of a plan in place for what happens when she ends up losing, which should probably be far away from now, but we'll see.
Yeah, she'll probably lose to Nikki Bella.
I mean, as far as Shayna goes, I mean, part of me wants to say she'll be all right, but if you want to like maintain her aura, I would just say ship her back down to NXT. I mean, because on the main roster, she's going to get lost in the shuffle once she takes that first loss, and especially like promos aren't really her strong suit. Her strengths are what she does in the ring. And I just don't see them focusing on that. I don't, you know what I mean? Like once she loses that match, she's kind of proven that she's beatable. Like she's proven like, she doesn't have anything much past that. And that's where her strength lies. And I don't see them, I don't see Vince being like all gung ho to push a female wrestler. Yeah, I mean, like I don't see him being gung ho. Like if her whole shtick is what she does in the ring, I don't see Vince being gung ho about pushing that. So once she goes on that, like she be better off going back to NXT, where she can be like badass Shayna.
Well, and also by the way, that whole ringside news story about Vince giving up on Shayna, can we go ahead and just call that fucking like it is? It's bullshit. Obviously, it's bullshit.
Yes.
No one would have, there's no way Vince would have let her go in and do what she just did if he was souring on her. I don't believe that for a minute. Ringside News, dude. Even WWE on Fox came in and said something about one of Ringside News' articles. They were like, "Do not believe Ringside News. Do not believe Brad Shepard. They're full of shite." Basically, and I'm obviously
that was
paraphrasing.
The most hilarious fucking dunking on somebody I've ever seen.
Yeah,
because they even like put like a little preference in front of it. It's like, usually we don't care if you guys have fun with these rumors, but you guys are reporting on the fucking coronavirus, and like, there's just no proof. It's just absolutely fucking false. Like, it is just reckless and irresponsible.
Yeah, dude.
Coincidentally, it was nice to see somebody affiliated with Fox actually put out some news worth reading about. So yeah, kudos. So it's a win-win. We got to see Ringside News and Brad Shepard buried under a box of rocks, and Fox got to look good for a change.
Oh, he was buried. God damn it, he was buried. No, this would actually be more of a burial than what's ever happened to anyone in the wrestling business. Is what WWE on Fox just did. Yeah, they slayed that dude. He should just shut that fucking Ringside News site down, man. I mean,
it's like, I think they even mentioned there's like, well, there are some credible journalists out there, but not this dude.
Yeah. They mentioned his site and they mentioned his name, which is like, oh, they were like, yeah, Ringside News is, they're already bullshit, and especially this motherfucker here, this Brad Shepard guy. The website's got more people, but this dude especially consider a piece of shit and just do not believe a word he says. So
I don't know about that, Antox. I don't see them having Shayna run through Charlotte. She's royalty. I don't see that happening. What do you guys think?
No, running through Charlotte ain't gonna happen.
That's not happening. No. That will not happen.
No, that won't happen. No, I agree with Anthony. She's royalty to that company. They're not going to let her run through. Charlotte will get. She'll put up a fight in that one.
No, Charlotte will be the one to tame the beast.
Oh,
watch. They're going to keep them as far apart as humanly possible. But when it's time for Shayna Baszler to hit that speed bumps is Charlotte Flair. I see it right now. I see it. Charlotte's going to be the one to slay that beast.
Yeah, I can see it. They keep her in NXT for a little while, and then they bring her back up.
I can see it. Yeah.
So that's what SummerSlam's going to be. So look forward to that.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, look forward to that. So, all right, guys. I got nothing else here. I know it's almost 11 o'clock there. Let's try to... I guess we can go ahead and get out of here. Relax a little bit before we get some sleep.
Sounds good.
Yeah, unless you guys got anything else, but pretty much I'm good here.
No, it was a solid B+ show from me.
All right.
Not like I said, not bad. Just unnecessary. It had some good wrestling, which is at this point from WWE, that's all I can ask for. It was a night of solid wrestling. Nothing terribly offensive.
No, I'm going to leave it at kind of a C because, it was just kind of in the middle for me. So I'm going to leave it at a C. If I had to grade it. Smark, you want to give it a grade?
I'd give it a B-.
All right.
Nothing objectionable, nothing shocking, just kind of consistently in the middle.
All right. Okay, there we go then. That's it. Well, shit, let's go ahead and do this. And this, and I'll go ahead, since we did not do this in the beginning of the show, I can go ahead and knock this out. Once again, guys, don't forget to check out Wrestling OD, the Wrestling Overdose. Check out Shaheen over there. Check out his Patreon, patreon.com/Wrestling Overdose. And, of course, check out all his art over there at nuclearheatshop.com. Check out the Wrestling's High Marks, Cheeseman Mojo and G-Wiz over there. And, of course, Bobby Anthem and Bobby Blades on the Inhuman Experience. You'll probably get a new episode. You might even have it right now. If you subscribe, go check. Refresh that feed. And, of course, check out the Unscripted Wrestling Podcast. They can be found on all the usual podcast platforms. And, of course, the man that shares the show, Stephen Milan. Appreciate it. Letterboxd, boxd.com/Stephen Milan. 2 L's in that last name. Hollywood Hangout should be back next week, guys. So keep your eye out for that. And we will definitely see all of you guys on Wednesday night. Anthony, what else you got?
Bottom Line Pro Wrestling Podcast, Jason Clark, available on all fine podcast platforms such as Google Play, Stitcher, iHeartRadio, TuneIn Radio, same place you find the Dirt Sheet Dudes, which, by the way, if you're already subscribed to the Dirt Sheet Dudes, leave us a review. 5 stars.
There you go. Subscribe to us on Facebook. Leave us reviews everywhere. Just do everything. Subscribe to us on YouTube also. And we will see you guys.
Subscribe, review, download. Yes.
There you go. Smark, appreciate it. Chat room, really appreciate you guys joining us. Everyone who downloads the show, appreciate it. Anthony, we will see both of you guys Wednesday night. Later.
Peace.
See ya.
Hey, bartender, last call. Give one drink to all in all. We're going home. Time to take your drunken ass home. It's all right. If you don't know what to do with yourself, take your drunken ass home. Look here. Sit a spell. Drink some.